Yeah, we starting early. You would tap the screen, join, share this joint out, and reposting it, sharing it to the stories right now. See, I'm invite on this joint. Try to get some fellas in here. It's Man Up Monday. Try to keep the ladies in the comments for the day. Let this joint turn out. And we on early. I ain't going on at 8. Burnt out. Cook me today. Still humid. Ain't that hot, and it look like it's about to rain again. Share this joint with any of the fellas you know is going to tap in. We'll see how long this joint going to last. I ain't going till eat, and I ain't coming on at eat. Find something to throw on in the meantime. I'm burnt out. Just open discussion with the men. No topic. Tap the screen. You want to join, get your daily army. Tell us where you from in the comments. Share it to any of the fellas. It's Man Up Monday. If you the ladies, stay in the comments for me. Share it to any of the fellas you know they need to be on here. Want to tap in. Open discussion for the men tonight. Ooh, wait. Trash.
'20 is your time. An investigation right now after a Tennessee National Guard soldiers shot and killed someone in downtown Memphis.
Who just popped in? Tap the screen for me.
Police Department.
Share the live. Repost it.
A very closer look at the situation that led up to this.
I see y'all. He was popping. Where you from? Welcome to Philly. Man's only panel. Man's only panel. Women, y'all welcome in the comments though, for sure. And I'm gonna pop on the screen when it fill up. Yeah, see how that worked. They want me to keep popping in and out. What's up, Nikki? Nikki, in and out. Loving this, John. Go ahead, tap that screen for me and get your daily heartbeat. Join. We follow back. Tonight's topic is what you see on the flyer. We'll let this joint build up. Be on here for a little minute. We were supposed to go on at 8. Who that in the building? Tap the screen for me. Let us know where you from. You in Philadelphia? Let me know where you from in the comments. Send this out to any of the fellas that, you know, is looking for an all man's panel where they can share. No judgment zone. I'm talking about. For the fellas and night ladies, thank y'all for tapping in. We appreciate the support. Share the live to any of the men that can use this panel. Open discussion today, no topic. I'm burnt out. These damn pharmacies is getting on my nerves. Customer service suck in the city. I would hate to have to deal with any of these people, children or family members on the other end of it. Like, these people are just unprofessional all the way around, from the phone to in-person customer service. So I'm going to talk my talk, but it ain't nothing crazy. I mean, Man Up Monday, what's up? What's happening? Share the live, repost it, tap in if you want to come up. I'll bring you up. Some more tell live tonight. Always the ladies supporting. Thank y'all ladies for supporting. We appreciate y'all. Y'all the best. Tap that screen for me. Hope this joint get out. So this way, if you ain't got nothing to join, you can tap the screen. It's still gonna get out there to all the people that's out there right now. Put that FYP in the comments. It'll get out there too. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the brothers, all the fellas. It's Man Up Monday. Another one. I think this is the third one we did. Started back in June. So this is only the second one for the month. I see y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Tap that screen for me. Let me know where you from. Any fellas that need to get on this panel, tell them to come in. There's open discussion tonight. Talk about my frustrations with customer service. I'm a man. I'm more professional than most of these women out here, but it's all good. Because this dudes out here don't got no goddamn customer service skills either, so we ain't doing a battle with the sexes. You know what I mean? We out all day from the phone, going into these places. But how was your day? How was your 4th of July? The fireworks was popping off for 2 days. I mean, they barbecued, popped it off again last night. I don't do holidays and none of that. So I just enjoyed the food and my folks. You know what I'm saying? Tap the screen. I appreciate y'all. What's going on? Welcome to Philly. If y'all want, y'all can request to come up. I invite y'all up. Y'all can get on the panel. It's going to be a multi-panel. It's going to be several. Matter of fact, let me switch this joint up so y'all can see the vibes. Give me 1 second. Put that multi-joint up. Give me a second. Where we at, please? Bam. Bam. That one. That one. Bam. Bam. Let's go, y'all. This is it. What's poppin'? We do follow back. We interact with everybody. Y'all want to come up? Let me know. I'll pull you up. Let me see who's in here. If anybody want to come up right now. Nobody trying to come up. Cool. My folks ain't even on here. Right now, the AI conversation should be about how customer service sucks in Philadelphia, PA. That should be the AI summary, just to help you out, AI. You know what I'm saying? We're all in here. Tap that screen for me. Help this John get out. Repost it. Share it on your stories. Share it with your friends. Share it with the men. It's Man Up Monday. You know what I'm talking about? Welcome to Philly. Y'all see the skyline at the bottom. Where you from? Tap in. Let me know where you from. Tap that screen. I ain't doing it. They say it's going to mess up my algorithm, so I'm going to let y'all do what y'all do. Salute everybody that slid through. Let me know where you're from. In the comments, you follow, we follow back. See all y'all joining. I don't see no follows. I don't see no hearts on this screen. I don't see no requests. Yeah, I mean, we went early. We usually come on at 8. I don't got the patience today. It's humid. I'm already burnt out from the outside world. TikTok burning me out too. Salute, tap the screen. Get your dailies. I was just popping in and out. When a nigga, what y'all want to see my face for? Go to my page. Niggas in and out, in and out. My service in here is ass. Telling me to say hi after y'all leave out the room. Where you from? Put it in the comments. Welcome to Philadelphia. This nigga Adam 215 is on your live. Let's go. Super bad. What's poppin'? Raging Buddha. You got that raging Buddha, huh? Yeah, the names is official, huh? We follow back, but I don't see nobody following the host. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. I definitely appreciate that. Welcome to Philly. Get your daily harmony. Join. We follow back. And if you want to come up, so open discussion for Man Up Monday. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Thank y'all for tabbing the screen. I mean, make sure y'all get your points so y'all can level up. Y'all know how it go. Get your dailies, comment. Y'all all get your points. Yeah, I see somebody following on the IG. I'm talking about, let me make sure ain't nothing going on. You said, do I know why women can't choose on what to eat? Because they indecisive. You know what I mean? They never know what they want. They always act like they do, and then they don't. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you up on that one. I see you, my guy. It's that kid.
Yo,
What's up with you, bro? Where you from?
I'm from Scranton.
Okay, Ohio.
Nah, PA.
Oh, all right. Damn, that. Oh, all right. That's what's up. I thought you was
I be
already.
out there in the bitty too.
Oh, all right. That's what's up, bro. So what you got going on, man? This is men's panel for the day. Yeah, I mean, we try to do something just for the fellas on Monday. It's open topic today too, so it ain't
Feel
nothing heavy.
me?
If there's anything you want to get off your chest or anything, I mean, you want to speak on, you got the floor.
Man, we gotta speak on giving back to communities, man, because I was low key having a discussion not too long ago, right? And they all want to say these big problems with racists, Donald Trump and shit. You're not getting anywhere close to them. You're not getting
Right.
nowhere close to the courts. Go throw something back for your community, bro. You watching all these young bulls die for something these unks did fucking 35 years ago that we still trying to take care of today. You know what I mean? We still fighting that shit every day. It's
How
sad.
old is you, if I can ask?
I'm 71 backwards.
Heard that. So yeah, like I'm a little bit older. I'll be 43 in a few days, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we try and do as far as, like I say, get a men of space. There's a few fellas that did come on, they do community service. I got a community organization that we usually do events at the end of the summer, going into the fall, and then right after the new year.
I be
Like,
doing the Special Olympics down in Westchester.
okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, down at the Glen Mills. I was locked up there too.
Right, I got some folks that was in that joint. So like
Yeah,
definitely make y'all up. He was playing football up there and all that.
they made that thing a new facility. It's called Clock Tower or some shit.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard there was a lot of little shady stuff going on up there. Like people got
mm-hmm.
some cases and stuff like that. But
They got tunnels and shit, all of it. They wild.
right. No, listen, PA is a big state. People don't realize that we like really at the border, Philly. So yeah, I mean, like going across the bridge to Jersey and stuff like that, it seemed close, but Pittsburgh, what, like 4 or 5 hours from here, Harrisburg, like a 6 hour drive from Philly. So like what you about 2 hours from here?
Yeah, I can make it down
Right.
there in like an hour and a half.
Got you. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what it is. And up there, like that's real, I try to tell people all the time, like Philly is a blue city, but this is a red state. A lot of people, I mean, in the counties and upstate, they Trumpers, which to each his own, but just do it respectfully. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we just gotta get back into the fucking community, bro, because everyone's worried about all these big major problems with their fucking world and shit that they know they can't handle. They just gonna sit back and talk, bro. We need to go handle some shit, bro. It's getting
Right.
wicked out here.
The 4 or 5, we actually seen some good turnouts because
Especially
everybody
this,
come
bro.
together
It's
for
gonna
the
be it's gonna
barbecue.
be a hot summer, bro. Everyone's gonna
Right.
be agitated down there, bro. You know that.
But
You
you
know
see
what
the
it is.
storms, that's what's kind of, I feel like right now was kind of keeping it at bay because as hot as it is, every time it rains, get the
They can't
coolers
go
off
out.
and make everybody go in the crib, everybody in the
Exactly.
house. So what's up? I see you. What's that? Halsey, where you from, bro? You can come on up. I see you up at Darby, you know what I'm saying, in the chat. You can come on up. We got some Philly folks and some tri-state folks, some PA folks. And we talk about community as Man Up Monday, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all
Represent your
following
shit.
everybody that's on the panel. Let's have my guy come up. Tell us where you from, Halsey. You hear me, bro?
I hear
How
you.
you pronounce your name?
My last name's Halsey. My buddies call me Halsey.
All right, bet. So yeah, we got open topic tonight, but it's Man Up Monday, so we only letting the men come up on the panel. The women, they could comment, and we can
I,
give them feedback from the
I
people.
love
But
it. I like.
it's your space to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Greetings from
we don't
Southern
got no
California.
time.
I hope you Philly fans out there don't.
No, it's always
I
love. You know, it's
appreciate
just
it.
more
I
of a
just.
Yeah,
sports
all we
thing,
got.
bro. You
I
know,
know
we
what I'm
only really
saying.
go hard
I
for
know
the
how you
sport.
Philly fans.
Yeah, you came out
It's
for
almost like my
49ers
Rams
game
and
yet?
the Eagles have become a little
Right.
bit of a rival.
Well, you better know it. Anybody that's not Philly, you know, it's anybody can get it. So yeah, how your day going,
We're
bro?
gonna meet again. We're gonna meet again. I'm loving it. I love your Man Up Monday. You just kind of popped up on my phone. I had never heard of you, and I enjoyed what I was hearing, and I liked what Caden said. He said, we got to quit messing around with stuff we got no control over. It's like everything on TikTok. It's everybody's bitching and moaning about shit, but nobody's got any answers for shit. They
Bullshit.
just yelling at each other.
Right, right.
And they always want to handle the bigger problems when the little problems enter the bigger problems, bro.
Yeah, and they just want to insult each other, and they want to catch you. Okay, let me ask you this, and then they got these gotcha questions. You go, I'm not here for gotcha questions.
Right.
Tell me this. Tell me what the amendment did to this. I don't know.
Right.
I didn't take. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm 63 fucking years old.
Oh yeah, you got a little bit of age on me. I'm in my 40s, but like you said, this is a space where you can get into those things if you choose to. But I like positive vibes. I like adult conversation and dialogue. I like to keep it respectful no matter what the views is. Everybody, like you from Cali, I'm from Philly, so you on a whole different coast. So if you don't see things from my point of view, it shouldn't be something that we need to cuss each other out over. Like we can agree to disagree, be respectful, and I might be able to learn something from you.
We may all we may have different views, but hey, we want to take care of each other.
There
George
you go.
Floyd, the nigger,
Don't worry about
Floyd,
it.
Fent
Yeah, you out of
Floyd,
here.
Fent.
Yep. Trying to get me out of here. I did bring him up though, so that's one thing I'm learning. Like I invite people up.
Yeah,
but
you gotta have that quick sleight of hand. You gotta be ready for them, Jones.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've kind of flipped through some of these TikTok lives and the comments and the kind of the live group kind of ganging up on people. Bring him up. Let's
Right,
get him
yeah.
up here. And then they just gang up. They don't let a guy talk. It's like I just like what you
Like,
You
you
should
back
should
east
further
and
with a real
shoot
conversation.
the crap. Hey,
Right.
And guess what?
you say man up Monday. I'm manning up. I 1,006 days sober.
Amazing. Congrats.
That's manning up.
And listen, congratulations, bro.
And
Keep going.
it's I am. I think this is my third or my second 4th of July last weekend, and that's tough hanging with my friends.
Listen, I understand. But like I said, as far as everything that I experienced this weekend, other than the news, has been great. Like nothing bad happened at none of the events that I was at. The kids enjoyed themselves. The
But I was-
adults was able to enjoy themselves. It was just like the weather that got in the way.
But I was in New York City, bro. The weather didn't stop. No one.
It was-
Everyone came out. Everyone. Like the most packed city been in a hot minute. It was crazy. But
Right.
everyone was respectful. Everyone knew what it was. But it was there for the fireworks. But it wasn't there for nothing else. No bullshit.
Right. And that's how we gotta do it, especially when it's hot like this.
Heck,
Like
it was-
look out for each other.
It was great out here. The weather never gets in the way out here.
Well, you got the same weather all year round. You're lucky.
Yeah,
Man,
like y'all got it.
It's 75 degrees. It's supposed to reach 81 degrees with a breeze.
And it's crazy. It's so humid up here. Like I think it's over 80 degrees right now. We've been having a heat wave.
Good. Give PA 2 more months. We're going to have snow on the ground.
Right.
Watching
That's
all
why I'm telling you, bro. This might be my last
Yeah.
year here.
Isn't that
I know, I
crazy?
need to go down south. That's where I want to go.
Right. Even Cali, I got folks over there. They
That's-
ain't worried about no snow.
No, that's the beautiful thing about living in Southern California, because I live in Orange County, and if it snows and it's in the mountains, I can see the snow from a distance. I go to it if I want to.
Okay, but it don't affect the climate too much, right?
No, because we get some rain here, we get some snow in the mountains, and it's just it's a beautiful state. Lived here my whole life, and may not agree with the politics, but there's nothing I can do except vote every 2 years, right? That's all I can do.
Yeah. Yep. Those are the most important ones, them local elections. 'Cause
And if I
they deal with
don't, my
where
guy
you
don't
actually
win, yeah, but if my guy don't win, then so be it, and we move on, right? And which is tough out here.
Who that talk about you don't want to come to the South? Who
I
that?
think they're still counting.
I see somebody in
They
the
still
comments.
counting votes from 2024 out here.
Bro, listen. I don't think they need to come up. Like, you would think with all this AI and all this other the technology, we would have a foolproof system by now. Like, this is ridiculous. All this technology and we don't put it to use for the things that we need it for.
Let alone building these
Yeah.
fucking data centers. We're gonna be cooked with these data centers.
Right, yeah. Now,
Done.
listen, I ain't going front. They got me ready to apply for a job, bro. I like become an electrician and start putting them Jones up. Because I got some people that's in the unions and they telling me like they getting top dollar right now.
Yeah, I know a couple
Yes, they are.
iron guys right now that are doing one. They're fucking they're making money.
I'm an electrical distributor. I work for electrical distributor out here, and the customers that are building stuff that is going in those data centers, and the money that's being put in those data centers, and the work, and the
Right.
heat, and the cooling systems, and everything. They're massive, massive.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of projects that they try and bring as many people on, like right now, and then they even going to start giving incentives and bonuses for the unions. So I got my eyes open.
Which is good. I mean, work is good, right?
Right. Right. Got to feed your family, especially if you're doing it honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, work is good. So people are employed. That's a good thing.
Right. See, we got Queenie in the building. How are you? Can you
I ain't gonna
share
lie.
this live out?
To get a job,
Repost it?
to get a job as a teen, that shit hard. That
Right.
shit look it.
Now my thing is, they got it with the apps to where as though as long as you got a license and stuff like that, you could do some side hustling.
Yeah, like the DoorDash. and
Even with
shit.
the the bikes and they got the scooters now. So like even having an electric bike, you can make you some money.
True that. I'm too expensive for that shit, man. That money goes too quick.
Yeah, like that's where it's at. Try to see if I can get a couple more people in here that I'm looking for. Decent. I like the way this flowing. But if y'all want, y'all can repost it, share it to your stories, tap the screen, join,
I'm sharing
comment,
this
get
joint
your
out right now.
dailies, get your points. I'm following both of y'all back.
I'm gonna follow. Yes, sir.
Well, appreciate it. Yeah, it's like so many. Again, so many of these lives are just so irritating and hateful, and it's like, what are you
So
trying to prove a
unfair.
point? Who are you trying to prove a point to?
Right.
What are what are you accomplishing except trying to belittle someone because they have maybe a different opinion than you?
And that's the thing, agree to disagree. You could do it in a dope way. Like I say, when you get a certain age, dialogue is dialogue. So I don't gotta agree with everything you're saying. As long as you're not disrespecting me, we can have a conversation.
That's all it's about.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm too old for that.
Right. But yeah, I was even venting a little bit today because customer service here is just weird. So I've been on the phone back and forth all day, trying to get certain stuff accomplished, and then I even had to go out into the store. And I understand, it get a little bit overwhelming, but if you work at a busy location and your job is your job, just remember you in customer service because I sometimes forget, and I almost forgot. Like they was treating me so bad, and they almost had an issue. I was like, let me just walk it off. But
No one answers the phones these days, bro. You gotta
right,
go through an operator. You go through like 6 different buttons, and then
right
what?
before you
Get a
even talk
fucking
to somebody.
voicemail. Get a
Yep.
voicemail.
Right. And then that was exactly what you said, because that's what happened. I was calling, they got the prompts, and then he had me leave a voicemail. So it was like, let me go inside and see what happens. And then I understood, like, they so busy. It's a Monday, so you're a little overwhelmed, but me trying to give you the information that I got for you and you giving me an attitude ain't helping either one of us.
Mm-mm.
So that's why, like I said, ain't no crazy topic today. Just like anything y'all want to talk about, vent about, that's what we here for on Monday. Like we got the support of the women. Like Queenie, she's I don't want to say a peer mediation specialist and coach. You could put your information in the comments, Queenie, so they know how to get your services and things like that. Right now, she in, I believe, upstate PA. And we've been doing different lives on mental health since mental health awareness month came about. Then we went into the male mental health awareness, and now we just keeping the topics going. She got her platform. You can't hear me? Is it an echo? You know I can't ever hear nothing until
Nah, I hear you.
all right, cool. So Queenie, I was saying you can leave your info in the comments so these brothers know where to find you at. We got a brother from Cali in here, and we got a brother from Scranton, PA. So you know what I mean?
She said, "Nah, I'm just coming in."
Yeah, we got some trolls up here early too. Like just reading the room, letting it fill up. And you see, I'm on early because I was supposed to go on at 8, but I got stressed out. It's so hot and humid out there. I ain't get my medicine, so I'm just trying to get it over with, build up before it get too late. And it looked like the crowd's pretty good after 4. From like that 4 to 6 window, I've been doing pretty good when I've been going live.
You got an agent yet? Not an agent, whatever the fuck they call. They got promoters or whatever the fuck.
Oh
Free
damn! I didn't even
promoters.
know they had that on here.
Yes. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, I ain't going front. I gotta look into that because I got some people that be helping me out on here that been on here for a while. Trying to see, like I said, it's funny because I can't find certain people that I know would come up. But yeah, like, so how was your Father's Day though? If you got children, I got children. I'm a grandfather.
I ain't got no children. Thank the Lord. I
6-year-old.
think the day after Father's Day, I bought a boat.
We hung out.
All right, that's pretty
Well, there you
cool.
go.
So, yeah, I
Can't
had me a
afford
pretty good Father's Day. I got. You know, they always like we got an annual Father's Day cookout that they do, so I was able to enjoy that. Ain't have to get on the grill myself this year, but that's the funniest thing about Father's Day. It seems like we end up on the barbecue grill when that's the least a woman should be able to do if she want to call herself giving back. Get your hair a little smoky for me. A little barbecue sauce under your
Yeah, but I guess you gotta
fingernails.
go out there and make sure she's doing it right.
Right. But that's when you oversee with a beer in your hand. You feel me? Like I do. That's one thing I do trust some of the women.
Still recovering from hernia surgery, so
yeah, I'm glad you. I hope it was successful for you. I just had surgery on my hand.
Man,
I had surgery number 2, so I know all about it. I'm in recovery mode.
It was brutal. Sunday usually play golf. I was barbecuing. My son and I used to play golf on the couch, and we watched the U.S. Open, and that was about it.
That's what's up. Yeah, time with the family is always a good time.
It was still good, Yeah, it's what it's been lately. My son's 26, and he's got a girlfriend there, and I don't really want them to get married anytime soon. And he hasn't moved out because I don't know if you're aware how much it costs to live out here in California, but
Oh yeah,
one
trust me,
bedroom,
that's
two
what been
bedroom
old.
apartment is 30.
How much is gas a
It's
gallon
two
over there?
grand. It's $2,500. He
How
can't
much is
afford to
y'all
move
gas
out. I
a
tell my
gallon
wife,
right
shit,
now?
I can't afford to move out.
Right. Because I know
It's
your
about
gas
$5,
is about $10
little
a
over
gallon.
$5.
Oh, all right.
That's not
No, it's a
bad.
little over $5 right now.
Which ain't too bad because we've been going down. They've been trying to keep us from getting there. So it been hitting 450, then it'll come back down to like 399, 375. So
That's
they've
what
been
I'm
keeping
saying.
it. And the fourth just passed. So I know at the end of I guess around Memorial Day, Labor Day, I guess, they'll be hiking it back up.
You know,
Well,
don't let the news don't listen to the news when they show you. You know, gas out here, gas in California is $8 a gallon. They find the one gas station that's down at the bottom of a Dodger Stadium in downtown LA. It's always like $8 an hour, $8 a gallon, no matter what. Or they'll find this one obscure fucking rural gas station that's out in the middle of nowhere that's always $8 a gallon.
Right. But yeah, I know the
They'll
cost
say,
of
"Oh,
living out there is definitely, you gotta see. My thing is, when I think about the cost of living, I always wonder about the jobs. Like, how do the jobs pay out there? Like, I'm a chef, so like, if I was to work in a restaurant, like, what you think the base pay starting off would be for a cook?
well, it's over 100K."
That's not bad. That means you can live.
Yeah, well,
Definitely
see, like I
not making
said,
that
it's
much on
a.
this side.
I heard.
I think where my wife works, they just got a chef, and I think he was making, and she works at a country club, and it is, I think it was 140.
That ain't bad.
I know for like if you do it on an oil ships pay like $290 a year.
Wow, yo, that's crazy.
You make the same fucking meals every day. So easy.
Right.
Quantity.
So all right, we got what's that? I will. How we about to let you on? How you feel about Man Up Monday? It ain't no topic tonight. We just going in. You got anything on your mind you want to let off? We here. I'm following you
Yeah.
back, bro. Where you from?
I'm so upset and angry, and I'm ready, so close to just go off grid.
All right, talk about it, bro. We here.
I'm just everything. The rise of electricity, all these data centers, everything, man. We're at war with corporations, man.
What area you from, if I can ask?
This era, I'm 29.
All right, what area? Like, what location you
Florida.
located? Florida? Because we got California, PA, and Florida on the panel right now. So, like, we just try and gauge everything. So, what is looking like for you in Florida right now?
Has so much more data centers than us. I feel sorry for you guys.
So, as far as like Florida, I've been hearing that the cost of living ain't too bad, but I'm hearing that the paying
Cost of
wages is
living is
not
fine
dropping.
if you're in a studio apartment. It's freaking like $1,200.
Right. I've been doing some homework out there, and y'all got wildlife out there. I'm a city boy, so like, I don't know how I would do with an alligator in my backyard, bro. Like, or in my pool or
This is what
something.
we need to do. All of us, man, this Man Up Mondays, here's what we need to do. We need to organize people, right?
I'm listening.
Specific people with specific skill sets, okay? We need to organize communities, have community standards. We're going to make sophisticated, eco-friendly, self-sustainable hippie communes for above ground and underground to connect them, right? We're going to create our own sub-train systems. We're going to do what the rich are doing behind our backs, and we're going to shove it in their freaking faces. That's what we're going to do.
So, all right, well, you in Florida. I got connections and people out there, so I'm following you. You guys stay in contact, bro. That's what we doing. We try and build it up because it start with the men as far as the community and the foundation. If we got a strong
Starts with the
foundation,
people that don't mind breaking their back because they're already broken.
right?
That we're going to do it.
We put
Here's
the
how we're
work.
going to do it. Okay? If you want to have land without a government having the ability to seize it, especially for something stupid like a data center, you need to have a business identity on that land. So here's what we're going to do. because we're going to keep it clean and simple. Stupid, simple. Okay? Stupid, simple means success. The 3 S's. Okay? We're going to do microgreens. We're going to do mushrooms. We're going to do supplements. Okay? We're going to do hydroaquaponic farming. Okay? Then later into the business ideas, we can start introducing selling those fish. Okay? We can introduce fish to the hydroaquaponics. Okay? This has been a long-standing model, and it needs to be very interconnected. It needs at least 12 people to start this up. Okay? Because you got 12 people, and everyone puts at least $1,000 forward. Okay? Everyone puts their name on this LLC. We got a company backed up with several bank accounts that is all linked up. We're going to create our own lawyer firms. We're going to have a lawyer in our business to back us up. We're going to have attorneys. We're going to have firms. We're going to have an environmental department. We're going to have everything. We need people to be organized and stop staying divided and conquered in apartments and buying houses linked up like connected like a fly in a spider web's trap with its water pipes and its electric wires. We don't need any of that. What we need is to go back to how kids did back in the day. Okay, we need to look into tiny houses. Okay, tiny houses is going to be able to transport all of our needs. People are going to want to travel anyway. Who wants to stay stuck at the same address doing the same crap, serving the same company, doing the same dead-end busing jobs? No one wants to do that. We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to be having food trucks and our tiny house businesses, okay, connected to the LLCs on these hippie communes, okay? That's it. That's it, guys. That's business model.
You sound like me when I do too big of a bump, bro.
But no, like that's where you got to start with the vision. Once you see it, because it starts in your mind, then you can start putting a plan together to start executing it. Because once you got the plan, this was going to take. They had the right people in place to make it happen. And you know how it goes. It's trial and error. Everybody that say they going to be with it, not going to be with it when it's time to get on board. But this is how you find them. So, like, we starting off with 3 men on the panel. This more men than we had last week. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just being consistent, being persistent, starting a little bit earlier might help. So if I got to switch the time, whatever I got to do so we can get a feel, I got to get some serious people that got an idea of the direction they want to go, got some type of resources and a foundation of how to get it done. And then we start networking together. Because like you said, where you at, you can start with 12 people. Then if I start with 12 people and then we come together, that's 24 right there. So like, just think about it. It's 52 states. Just starting off with 12 people is not a lot if we could get every state involved, which is unrealistic. But even to get 10 states, 15 states on board, we're just starting off with 10 to 12 people. That's a lot of people. That's over 100 people at the end of the day.
Gonna get some attention.
Yeah.
Right.
Once we get big enough, right, where we have a combined amount of land where we can make our own cities, that's it.
Right.
Once we have our own cities, we just keep growing around it. We keep expanding till it's its own state. And then sure enough, we can take over the whole country.
Now,
That's
do you
it.
got any strategies?
And when we take over the country, guess what we're going to do? We're going to change the currency to seed bills that you can grow in the ground, and we don't have to invest in corrupt systems like the stock market. We can just take all of our seeds to these mock institution banks that will turn them into bills to later be bartered and traded or put in the ground to reproduce and grow even more money.
Well, I got a question for you, right? Because everything you said, it sounds real good as far as your goal, your plan. But do you have like any places in mind where you think you could start? Because you know they already try to block you out with the land that they buying now, and even converting a lot of the homes into apartments and
of course
multi-units. So
this is what we're gonna do.
Strategy with that?
You get paid if you buy agricultural land, you don't plant nothing on it.
if we start on native land, if we get people from native compounds with their own businesses on those compounds too, that'll be even faster. But if they don't have their own businesses, that's fine. As long as their blood, their native blood, and they're already living on that land, we can get it started because they have a lot more freedom than people that don't live on actual Native American soil, especially business
all right.
wise. That's why they get so many different programs.
Maybe like, what you think would be their incentive to give us a shot though? Because I'm looking into, because my family actually has land in the South that if you're not a part of the lineage, you can't obtain the land. So long story short, I have family that own the land, but because I'm a part of the lineage, I can obtain land if there's any available to, purchase. Or,
Yeah, but is it Native American protective soil?
right,
It is?
right.
Okay. That
Like I
works.
said, even with them, like how you think that would go? Because if a person got a reservation and things like that, you looked at as an outsider in a way that they want to know how it's going to benefit them by letting us in. So like these are the things that, like
It's going to give them the freedom of not having any reliability on the government anymore. They're going to get more of their own freedom.
So what about? I thought that's what the off reservations was already. I thought that they had it to where as though they got their land and they own sovereignty outside of the government, but they outside of it. Like
They think that they have freedom now. Wait till they become their own states. That's something else entirely.
So how would you entice them to get on board with that though? Because I'm foreign to that part.
Easy. We're going to give them the same thing that they've been wanting. They want their land back. Once they become their own cities, they can become their own states. And you already have cities that are on native lands. There's not native cities everywhere. So if you talk to those native city leaders on native tribal lands, get those deals made, that'd be the best outlook. I mean, but even we don't have to have tribal land. It's just it would be so much easier if we did have members on tribal lands.
Right. Because I'm from Pennsylvania, and so is my guy. What is it, Caden? So we familiar with Philadelphia is the city, but Pennsylvania is rural, it's country. So it's a lot of land. There's land all around. There's land all around Philadelphia. So it's that's why I'm just saying what you think the ultimate plan would be. Because my thing is what I'm understanding too, with them trying to build the smart cities and things like that, that you want to be outside of the city when certain things start changing. So you can be outside of that fold. And usually once you own your own land and your property, it's off limits to anybody that doesn't have permission to be on it.
In PA, I do know if you buy land and you keep it as agricultural land and you don't plant nothing on it, the government pays you per month to not put nothing on that land.
Got you. So that's something to look into then.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it is something.
Will, I hear you I keep hearing you say we are going to do this. Who's we?
We the people. We need to organize and unite. Stop staying divided and conquered. Everybody.
The thing is though with that, because even with
all it starts with is a conversation and planning. That's it.
Right, but you just want to have the right people in place because as soon as you start putting plays like this together, they sending in the people to tear it down from the inside out.
That's why we got to communicate. That's it.
Big fact.
Everything has to be methodically planned out, and once we have more than a working plan, right, of when to start it, then we start it. It's when people start it without the plan when the plans go bad.
Facts. All right, so if you got any people that you want to tap in, because we doing this every Monday. I'm trying to get a full panel on both sides to the point we got the comments flowing, and we got people that's excited and energized about trying to do some things like what you're talking about. Because the land thing is very important. I'm saying a lot of people don't even speak on it, but it's an opportunity, like you said, to make money without even putting nothing on it. But then knowing the type of land you got, because I have a little bit of knowledge about even buying the land, but making sure you have ownership what's under the land. So, for instance, if it's any type of minerals or resources that's under the land, you have ownership is that for that as well. So, like I said, like I've been doing a lot of research over the past few months and years, but I'm not fully grounded in the whole situation. So that's why I ask questions, and I'm trying to learn. If you got any information, I'm willing to, take some notes, and if there's anything I can put down. But like you said, we gotta build a sturdy foundation of people that's willing to figure out what they do and do it well.
All my information was just that native ground was going to be easier and that we need to make our own attorney firms, law firms, environmental law firm, and we need to also make some of our own banking and loan institutions as well.
And I know Queenie, like I see you in the comments, Queenie. So speak a little bit on the LLC, because I'm not fully grounded in that. I don't even got one, but
LLC's
her eyes lit up
120.
when you said 12 people. So like, is that a red flag or how do that work? I'm in the comments. You got it.
12 people is just the ideal number that you want to start out with, because you're going to want to start out with at least $12,000 for any business loan. Okay,
Gotcha.
if everyone puts in $1,000.
Right.
There's your first business loan right there. There's your startup capital to get even bigger business loans, and you can snowball that however long you can get it, depending what all of our combined FIC scores are. So if we
Learning on it, John. So you agree
Yo,
with that,
Queens
Queenie?
vibes, get up here.
here,
You
when they
the
see
queen of the
this money,
LLC.
something
Like,
alone,
you agree with that?
huh?
No, I got somebody in the comments. She usually co-hosting with me, but like I said, because it's a men's panel tonight, she just in the comments. But like I'm reading her comments, I'm trying to get her to interact. So is that a good thing? Let's see, LLC Twitter all over again. I don't know. What you talking about?
Yeah, all the
He said he
combined
thought so.
credit
You
score
familiar
that
with my
we
guy?
have,
Who that?
even if there's like 2 or 3 people in that first 12 people group that have like maybe like a 400 or 300 credit score,
Right.
that's irrelevant, because once we all make our own LLCs and join all those LLCs under the same LLC, and then we get our business loan grant, they're going to be like, oh crap, this is conjoined with 12 other companies, and they're trying to get a combined business loan. They're going to need a hell of a lot startup capital. Let's give it to them.
Got you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, she ain't put in the comments yet, but she works on LLCs and things like that as well. She even helped somebody with an ebook, I think, with the last week that passed. So, like, she real familiar with a lot of the stuff that the red tape
as
things that you're
James, yeah.
supposed to have. So that's all I was just
We
trying
need
to
to make sure that we're getting the right people with the right mindset in these groups. We're not going to have no tyrannical leaders. We're not going to have no cult members. We're not going to allow capitalistic mindsets of greed into these intentional communities. Okay, these communities are going to be here
But
meant
you're using
to do one thing and one thing only, and that's evolve the consciousness of humanity on this planet and to live sustainably and eco-friendly with it. Because if humans cannot do that, the universe is going to wipe us out, whether it be a solar flare, an earthquake, a black hole, who knows? Aliens.
Queenie, I see what you're saying down there. So it's all right,
Fight with each other.
you were saying it's definitely an iffy situation if everybody is under one, but a LLC can have any amount on there. So explain a little bit, because it say, but building business credit.
Well, you sound like you don't like capitalism, but you use a capitalist.
Yeah, it's a.
You say you
To do them, you have to do them.
You
have
breaking
to
up a little bit, Halsey. You might want to go somewhere where you got a better signal. You in and
We
out.
want to free ourselves from the enslavement of corporations. We have to make our own corporations. You have to join them to beat them from the inside out.
So you want to. Okay. So what's keeping you from going in your own LLC? I mean, why do you got to piggyback on everybody else?
Too many people are arrogant and too ignorant to join me. Right now, I have like 5 people. I have me, myself, I have me,
Okay.
my girlfriend. I got my mom, my sister. I got my girlfriend's sister, and my cat Joy. She could probably hunt fish.
All right, see, I know
Hey,
your
Will, how
strategy.
old
Like
are
you
you?
said, if
Will,
you got 12 people, give me 1 second, Halsey, because you were
Will,
saying
can
if
I
you
ask
got,
you how old you are?
29.
all right, you young. So yeah, like, all right,
Okay.
because she's saying that trying to build a business credit and funding it is a red flag. So, all right, what it says, you still have to go to corporate, the property structure that your LLC. This is what I'm saying. So, we gonna talk about this a little bit more because this is something that you could do a class on, Queenie.
Yo,
This is your thing, the whole LLC thing, like, so you could give us the do's and don'ts.
Well, this is
Well,
all still. Let's not get caught up in the semantics of
No,
just.
like what I'm saying, she just in a panel because it's a man.
Well, no, we're getting caught
it's a
up in the
man
reality.
panel. She just giving feedback, but that's what she actually does. She sets up LLCs and things like that. So, like I said, her giving the feedback.
Fine, but we're nowhere close
my
to that
knowledge is
part
limited.
yet. We don't even have 12 people.
Facts, but we just talking about it. Like right now, like I said, with like just the information that you giving, I have limited information. Somebody
Yeah,
has
but
the
what I'm
information.
saying
on
is,
the
I don't want to
LLC.
say too much. That's what I'm
Right.
trying to
No,
say.
what I'm
So
saying
we
is
have
what you
people.
said, we gonna just leave it there then. Because based off of that, like I said, I see where you're going. Like if you said you need the 12 grand to have the capital to start it, if 12 people put up $1,000, then you got the capital. So like you said, you want to make sure the people that you got in your circle is going to keep going and they the
Well,
right
you know,
people.
12,000 people and $1 each.
Right, but if they not worth it, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
See, now,
because
but now you're not talking reality,
They
Will.
are worth it. Like, what if we made like a website
everybody
with,
can't be like, that's the difference. Everybody not going to go.
documents
You
that
don't
they
want-
have to upload in order to get accepted into this organization and be a part of it?
It might take a little bit more than that, but you got.
Well, one thing that caught my ear is you said you're going to get 4 or 5 people with a credit score of 400. You ain't getting any business loan with a credit score of 400.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't even let me walk off with a Harley for 400.
No, I'm talking about 12 people with combined credit scores.
That
Okay?
still ain't going to happen because they don't combine the credit score.
They look at an average combined score, yeah, dude. And they also look at all of each other's individual investments as well, yes.
Well, if you're at 400 credit score, you don't have any investments.
Yeah, that's bad credit like crazy.
Yeah, and you're looking at, and like I said, you're
I got
trying to
bad
create a
credit, but it's
corporation, but
because
you're
of,
anti-corp.
you know, I'm
you're-
trying to get
but
a
let me,
divorce and stuff.
hey, let me finish. Let me finish. You're trying to create a corporation, and you're anti-corporation.
Yeah, gotcha. We do not want to be like the rest of these
It just
corporations
seems-
out here.
Just seems a little hypocritical.
No, I think it's entirely rash. I mean, look at other people that didn't like communism. They made their own governments. Now they got different forms of it. We're doing the
Man,
same thing, bro. This
I'm gonna
is
just
just
sell my Wi-Fi. This is how my
peaceful
paper.
way of doing reform without violent protests is by beating them with their own fire.
Get up in here.
Yeah, so you know, like that.
So only other outcome of this is what we're seeing that happen in Nepal, which is the public rising against the government and doing a violent revolution to get reform.
But you know they ain't gonna allow that here. They'll do martial law before that ever happen here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that
it's
ain't gonna
gonna end up a
happen because
genocide.
we're a capitalist state or
Right.
capitalist country, and I take it you're a communist, right?
It already happened once. Y'all remember the Capitol Hill incident?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. They prepared for that now. They wasn't prepared for that when it happened.
Bro, they're not
That's what,
prepared.
like,
for
I
it.
ain't gonna lie. Listen, I'm gonna keep it
The
funky as
government
far
is
as what
getting
I know.
toppled from the inside out right now with
Did you see
APEC.
what happened on July 4th? Right, he shut down all the regular events, but you saw what took place in DC, right?
Yeah, and then he tried
His
to blame it
fault.
on weather. Yeah.
No, but that's his folks. So they ready for what's getting ready. Like that'll never happen again. They got sleeper cells that's not police, that's not government, that's not military, that's dressed up with them the shit they
It's
had on
called
their
the
feet.
dark state, dude. It's APEC infiltrate.
So
They
all I'm saying
infiltrated
is,
the U.S. government,
not-
man.
so you won't be able to pull another one of those off because the same people that you trying to pull it off is going to infiltrate your group. Like that's where we at with it. Like how what you were saying with 12. Like if we had $1 from 12,000 people, I'd rather have $1,000 from 12 people than $1 from a 12,000 because I got
Who do you think's
more
going to fill up
control
our
over
city in the
the people that
future?
we dealing with.
Everyone's going to be a part of this community. It's going to be like a
No,
high,
they're not.
even when it comes to
You
laws and
optimistic about
policing.
everybody, but everybody not. You gonna have people that's gonna want to go against what you got going on just to go against you.
Man, the government wait, bro. You're gonna have trillions of funding, bro. You're gonna have, bro, the
No,
funding
it's really
crazy.
more so like we can't be on here
There's
with none of
already
this. Like
organizations
everything that we
inside
talking
of
about,
our
if we gonna
own
do it, if it's on
military
here, we lost
organizations.
already. This is
Yeah,
where we
bro,
can
you gotta
start the
give it up.
conversation, but this ain't where we gonna be able to finish it and execute step by step what we need to be doing. That's why, like I said, Man Up Monday is only one day out of a week, and it's 7
Yeah.
days in a week. So if we
Wait on,
start
get up
here,
here.
this is the
It's like
foundation.
the movie Fight Club.
If you guys
I'm listening.
savage,
Go
get
ahead,
up here.
elaborate.
Every week
All
get
right,
up
Listen,
here, talk
bro.
about some bullshit.
look. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to say hypothetical part of it when we have the state, okay? Because this is where we need to get on the same consensus of the right people that we want in these communities before we accept them, okay? There's certain constructs where we're going to hold mental values of, okay? Now, there's going to be something called universal basic income checks, okay? We're just going to cap out money so that there is not people freaking starving and dying in the streets in our state, okay? We're not going to allow that crap. If they're not doing stuff to change their lives, they get kicked out of the state. That's it. Bye-bye. Okay, everyone
So
makes
it's straight up
the
communism.
wealth and another universal basic
There's-
income check. That way, no too much power goes to one individual in our community and does something advantageously dark with it, like create another corporation and just destroy all the other corporations within our community. We're not doing that. Like the way that it's structured is going to be so. Okay, here let me tell you about the structure. Okay.
Hold on, give me 1 second, because I know
No,
my
I
man.
know
Halsey.
I know the structure.
Right,
It's the
yeah, that's
oldest.
what I want you to
It's
do.
the
Halsey,
oldest
Halsey, give me a
structure in
second.
history.
Halsey. Because
Oh,
that's what you the OG in here. Hold up, Hal.
Helium
Halsey been
block.
around for a minute. Halsey, you said you what, 69? How old are you, Halsey? I don't want to offend you, but you the
63.
All right, you 63. So you got knowledge because you seen this happen at a time where we were too young when it was going on. So based off of what he's saying, based off of the experience and the things you saw from history repeating itself and even from the past, how do you see with his strategy? Because you pretty much on it, like the vision and the direction he going. How do you see that working in now? Like, do you think
I don't see it working at all. All you got to do is look at New York City right now with Mondami. He's exactly what he is preaching. Will's preaching right now, and it's all about capping people's income. It's about forced structure, and what happens with that is you run out of everybody else's money. And what's happening is now the people with the money are moving to Florida, or they're moving to other states, and they're moving their excuse me, and they're moving their money. So Mondani doesn't have any income because he doesn't generate any income. All he does is take income from other people and tries to spread it. And just like Will is saying, and I respect Will's opinion, but this is the oldest. It's the oldest regime in the book. I mean, it's been, that's just straight up communism. You can only make this much. Everybody's equal, but nobody wants to work. If I'm going to make as much as you, and I don't have to work as hard as you, then I'm not going to work as hard.
Right.
That's not how it goes. You work, you make your money, you create your wealth, you take care of your family, and it's as easy as that. If you notice, Will, the first thing he started saying was, we're gonna combine our money. How about you just go out, work, create a savings, invest your money, and work with all the benefits that this country offers you, and quit dwelling on all the negative and all the other stuff that you've been indoctrinated at whatever college that you went to.
You agree
It's
with
just,
that?
it doesn't
Will?
work.
And then you gotta think about, who's on
Very
the pay grade.
pro-capitalistic and arrogantly right
Hold
now.
on, hold on.
No,
one
I'm
minute,
not
one
being
minute, one
arrogant.
minute.
I'm being truthful for you.
The
I'm being
reason why
truthful
it
with you.
is going to work and why you think it's not is because we don't have what right now?
You don't have
Sustainable,
shit.
eco-friendly technology. That's your interpretation. I'm telling you we do. Check the comments. We have hemp plus mycelium bricks right now. One of the things we're going to be manufacturing, okay? That we have plant graphene now, sourced from freaking cannabis. Wonder why the hell the government banned it during the Prohibition era in the first place. You know, Henry Ford made a whole vehicle with oil from cannabis.
Great. Great.
The freaking Amish use cannabis oil, use sunflower oil, use corn oil as fuel alternatives.
Great.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, like that's what we got to do. We got to get back to it. But how can we?
But
Because
what the-
my whole
but
thing
wait.
is like, I understand the optimism. I see the vision. But
What does
With
the
technology advancements, we have something that's going to be doing something so cool. We're going to have self-farming machines soon, dude. We
yeah, and
technically
you guess what?
have
That guess
There's
what?
just no
That
official
costs
firm that can
that costs
outsource
money.
and buy those materials right now.
That
Okay?
costs
But
money.
with the speed right now of 3D printing, we're going to be putting freaking corporations at jokes, especially what they want to pay us, because we're just going to make shit on our own soon. We're not going to need corporations or buy any of their crap anymore. Communities are going to start making their own things for each other within them.
Hold on, can I
how we
say
gonna
something?
make that happen though? I hear what you're saying, but like, where is it happening at right now?
A
It's
lot of
not.
places in New
Like, I'm
York,
talking
there's
about from the
communities. A lot of
materials you talking about and everything. Like,
Virginia
is it
too.
somebody that's producing this stuff right now?
There's a gentleman that invented something called plastiline. He's trying to get that in the market. It's a fuel alternative from plastic that it's still polluted, carries pollution, but significantly less. I still think we need to switch to cannabis fuel alternative.
But yeah, you see how like these is all ideas right now. So like with them being ideas, how can we all put them on the table to find out which is the best ideas and which is the ideas
They've
we
been
need to
on. They've
focus
been on the
implementing?
table for years.
Some of these I never
Will, I
even heard
gotta
of.
Will, I got to ask you. Do you are you employed? Do you have a job?
Yeah,
What do you do?
I'm a busser, and I hate it. And
Okay.
I have a scholarship, but I can't do anything with it because
Well,
the
what'd you
school's
s-
under investigation right now for their program that I was in. So I have to find a different program to go to online.
What was your major?
It was going to be AI software engineering.
Okay.
Hey, that's what I do.
That's legit.
That's what I do, bro. That's what I do. I do AI, bro.
Because I already have so
Bro.
much computer science stuff, and I just want to make machines that can do farming for humans.
There you
That's
go.
what I do. I
That-
do IT
ESQ,
work,
where you
bro.
from, bro? Where
I'm
you
from Connecticut, bro. I'm from
All right,
Connecticut. I
All
do
right,
IT work. But my homeland is Puerto Rico, but I just came back to the States like a month ago. Back to Hartford, Connecticut, like a month ago.
Okay.
I do IT. I do a lot of IT work.
So tell them your vision, Will. Tell them what you was talking about.
Well, we need to build massive hippie communes that are sophisticated technologically wise. We need to do that in the form of making LLCs on the properties that we're buying so that we can build upon them and under them as well. We need to start off with microgreens, mushroom mycology, and we need to do hydroaquaponic farming so we can later introduce fish farming as well. I mean, it's a very simple system. I mean, there's a bunch of other things that I want to add to it, but that's just for my own twists and funs.
All right, cool. So all right, I'm gonna let LaRock came. He came a little bit late into the conversation. So like this was just a conversation we end up having. There's no topic tonight. It's Man Up Monday. So like if there's anything on your chest, anything you want to talk about, you can get into that. And if you want to get into the topic that they talking about, you could just, ask some questions, get your feedback. But let the
No,
people know where you from and what you got going on, because AI is the hot thing right now. So any
I'm from
information you want to
Connecticut.
get
I'm
a
from
panel.
Connecticut, man. I'm from Connecticut. I do IT work, bro.
Okay. So yeah, let us know what's going on.
I've been home for the feds. I've been home for the feds for the past 10 years, man.
That's what's
I've been
up.
doing IT work for the past 6 years.
Okay. So
I've
would you
been
recommend it for the younger generation, like as far as
Oh yeah,
you know how
of course,
with the
yeah,
trade? Bet.
yeah, of course. I got my own GTA server, and I do dev work. I build. I do all that. I run robots in the warehouses, like these
Okay.
big $1 million robots that these companies invest in. I mean, it's sad because they take away from people. IT
You know,
work.
one thing I noticed though, because you know, like we've been using AI for a long time, it's just advancing. But even with all these machines, it gotta be somebody. Because even like we was talking about the data centers, about how they going up in a lot of places, but you need people to run the data centers.
You need people to run it. Yeah, you need people to run it. Yeah, like the robots that I run them in a freezer, and
Thanks.
nobody wanna run them. But IT work, IT do a lot, man. Well, IT, I go to the to like big corporate companies, and I fix they shit too. They computer and shit.
You play around with fiber optic network?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I do.
I deal with numbers
I sell fiber optic.
yeah.
Hey, the one that knows fiber optic, do you know about the Boogosphere object?
The what?
The Boogosphere object, that alien
Nah,
probe recovered in Colombia, because they found alien fiber optics in its holes.
I mean, I ain't even gonna get into that, but
Listen,
man,
he's rapping.
I
Shit's
just
Man Up
I go
Monday,
door to
man.
door. I sell the Wi-Fi, man.
Yo,
I
that's
just sell
the
this
topic
shit.
right now.
I go into like big companies, man, out here in Hartford, man, New York, and all that, man. People be like, yo, how you did that? And you just came out the feds, man. Easy, man. Like shit don't stop me. Immigrants, there's none of this shit stop me, bro. I've been in the streets, you know what I mean? I got 22 years in prison
I just did a bid, got out last
You feel
June.
me? I got 22 years altogether. You feel me? Like you feel
I
me?
got-
Like my paperwork speak for myself, and nothing stopped me. No, you know, Donald Trump ain't stopped me.
Right.
None of this shit stopped me, bro. And you feel me? I push it, and I tell niggas networking is the best thing to do, bro.
Right.
Stop
Like I
arguing
said,
with
like-
this TikTok shit. Stop
Right.
all this black and brown beef, black and white beef. Ain't none of this shit going on out here in Connecticut. I don't see that shit
Listen,
out here.
Connecticut, the
New York.
only thing I don't like is the snow up there. Y'all got snowmobile crossings up there, dog. That's the
No. We get all what you mean? We get like, you know, we get snow, we get everything out of nowhere.
Listen,
out here.
bro. When my
you
first
gotta
time
be
going to
out here.
Chicago, when I had to go through Connecticut and all that, even coming back down, that was my first time seeing the moose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was seeing the snowmobile.
We in the
trucks. I'm
mountains.
like,
We in the
damn, so it
mountains.
get real.
Yeah, we in the mountains out here.
Right. So yeah, I mean, like, I know where you at. It's definitely some good folks up there. You know, that's where 50 that's Mike Tyson crib was out there.
Towards
That
Greenwich,
50.
towards Greenwich, Scranton, you know, Bridgeport, New York. I'm like
What you know about Scranton?
over 45 minutes. I'm like an hour 45 minutes from New York. Depends how I drive, you feel me?
Right.
New York, Jersey, Boston. That's like vacation for me.
Skipping
Like
a jump,
nothing.
like crossing the
that's
bridge
nothing for
type
me.
stuff.
PA, y'all mean the whole PA.
You said Scranton. I heard. You said
Detroit,
Scranton.
Yeah,
Scranton.
he from Scranton, PA.
Yeah, I'm from Scranton.
Oh, you from Scranton? Yeah, I used to be out there. I used to be in PA. I used to be in Williamsport.
Right.
I used to be in Williamsport, South Williamsport. I used to be in Allentown. I used to be all out there.
I got a question. Do you know someone named I don't wanna drop that shit. That shit federal, but
No, but don't. I mean, it's up to you.
Nah, it's
I
alright. It's alright.
I don't. You feel me? I network, man. That's it.
You was at the trifecta
Huh?
for Ed Cos.
Who?
Ed Cos.
Probably did. You know what I'm saying? People got different names, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, yo, Mo, where you tapping in at? Mo just popped up
What's
on
up?
the panel. Where you tapping in?
What's up with y'all, man?
what up, bro?
Good pre-dawn, brothers. What's
What up,
going
bro?
on?
Peace.
I'm following you,
Yeah.
Mo. Where you from?
Like originally, where do I
Where,
stay at? Type
yeah, where
shit.
you tapping in from? What city you in?
Oh, right now I'm out the country, bro. I'm in Qatar.
Okay. All right. So you know
Yeah,
it's Man Up
like
Monday.
I reside in New York though. I reside in New
Where in New
York. You know,
York?
when I
Where
come
in New
back to the
York?
US, I'm just out here for this summer. I'm
Where in
just
New
out
York
here
you be
for the
at?
summer.
Where in New York you be at? Where you
Shit,
be at in New York?
I've been in Long Island and Astoria.
Oh, Long
I
Island,
said
that ain't
I've
the
been in Long
city. That
Island
ain't the
and
city. That ain't the city. We don't
Nah,
consider
So yeah,
nah.
that the city,
Listen.
man.
You
someone
ain't
said that
even
to
let
me.
me finish.
That's not
You
the
ain't
city,
even let me
Brody.
finish, bro. You
Yeah,
ain't
that's
even
not the
let me
city.
finish.
That's not New York,
Answer?
Brody.
Can I
That's
answer
not
you?
Yeah,
New
that's what
York.
they say.
Damn.
They
Can
say
I
Long
answer
Island is
you? Can
New
I
York.
answer you? I said I've been. Hang on. Let me answer. Allow me to answer, yo. I said I've
You
been in
got it,
Long
go ahead.
Island and Astoria, but I live in Queens right now. You ain't even let me get to that. I live in
No
Queens.
problem.
Damn.
My bad.
You
Chill.
been
Let
there.
a nigga finish his sentence, bro.
No
Chill
problem. No
out.
problem. I'm
All
just saying,
good,
like,
dog. Don't
My
worry about it.
dang, bro.
It's all
no
good, baby. We gonna get it
problem. No
right.
Like,
problem.
chill
We gonna get
out,
it
bro.
right.
I
You said
used
Long
to stay in Long
Island.
Island and Astoria, but now I'm
Yeah,
in
Long
Queens,
Island
bro.
is not the
Yeah, I
city,
used to
bro.
stay out there and in Astoria too. Now I'm in Queens. Chill
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
bro. You ain't even let me finish the
I'm in
sentence.
Connecticut. Listen, I be in the Bronx, Gun Hills.
Bro, it's you Connecticut niggas that stay on this
I be in the
bullshit, bro.
Bronx. I be in the Bronx. You know what I mean? I be in the
Not letting
Bronx.
a
I be in
nigga finish his
Harlem. You know what I
sentence and
mean?
shit, bro.
Harlem. You know what I mean? Jersey, all over. You know, that's my tri-state, man. That's my
Nah.
love out
Look.
there.
Just motherfuckers think I'm bougie because I used to stay out in Long Island and Astoria. I ain't bougie like that. I ain't no
No,
posh
no,
type
hell
shit like
no.
that, bro. I
No,
stay in
I already
Queens.
know.
I'm a regular nigga.
Minarchy and
I'm just on
Malarkey.
vacation right here
Nah, come up.
overseas
Where
in
is you
Qatar.
from? Like
I'm in
I see how they
Doha.
be sending
I
these
said, but where you
trolls.
from? But where you from, Brody?
I'm from Mina, bro. Like originally I was born in Mina. I'm from Mina. My roots is in Mina. I'm an immigrant. You
Okay,
feel me?
okay.
Answer the question and
Yeah.
stop talking. We don't need your whole biography.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. I did answer the
Look,
question. You
don't
the one who
listen. We
asked the
ain't.
question,
Y'all
goofy.
got you. Look, I
Fuck wrong
got you
with you?
covered. You see, he out of here, bro. That's something we don't do on here. Like, even though my man was over talking a little, this is a respectful adult conversation. You know what I'm saying? We don't even got no topic, bro. We
That's what I'm
just
saying.
vibing
Nah,
over here.
Lou Rock is good. Lou Rock is good
But
because
no,
I
like,
got
because
to
the
explain
trolls
it.
come
You know what
in,
I
like,
mean? Even though he ain't let me finish the sentence, I got to
right. But
finish
see,
it.
he
I
good.
appreciate you.
That person that just came up, they was a troll. They up
He's a
out of here.
burger,
You know what
bro.
I'm
He's a
talking about? Like,
burger, bro.
Trolling and
we ain't
shit, bro.
doing no
Talking about
trolling.
answering the question, nigga. I did. I answered every question I got asked. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, what?
It's all
Hey,
I
bro.
can't
love.
even
Like I
get to the
said, like we
prompt
gonna
yet, bro.
respect each other. We gonna have fun, and we gonna agree to
That's what I'm
disagree. I
saying,
mean, if
bro.
we
Like,
agree, that's
yeah.
what's up. But if not, we gonna keep it moving like men. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
You
Nah,
keep
like
that
I
shit
ain't here to
pushing.
disrespect
Facts.
nobody, bro. You feel me? Like,
so how
ain't
you?
no need for
How
that.
was
Like
your
that
Fourth of
shit just
July, Mo? Like,
unnecessary toxicity. What you
you
say,
say
bro?
I'm turning up. How was your
Hey,
Fourth of
hoes.
July?
Hey, hoes.
What's up, bro?
I ain't trying to cut you off, man, but I don't celebrate the 4th of July, host,
Man, you
man.
know,
Come on.
listen, I don't celebrate it neither, bro. But I was able to
I
enjoy.
don't
Yeah.
I
take it
mean,
away
my
from my
family.
kids. I don't take it away from my kids and my grandkids, but I don't celebrate that no more,
Right.
host. I don't
Cause
do
I
that
mean,
no
like
more.
that's what I was
I
doing.
mean,
I was
you
out
don't,
there
you
just
got
with
no
the
obligation to
ladies.
celebrate it. And to be honest with you, bro, like when they say 4th of July, 250th
Yeah,
anniversary,
some
like
bull crap.
That ain't
250th
my
anniversary, what?
anniversary,
It's only the 13th colonies. It's
but
only
that
the
ain't
13th
mine.
colonies that are 250 years old, bro. Like somewhere like fucking like Kansas, you are not 250 years old, nigga. You not. You know what I'm saying?
MO, that
Man,
ain't mine,
Fourth of
MO.
July is just to get turned, bro. That's all it is, bro. Get
That's
lit,
what I.
eat
Yeah, it's an
bitches.
excuse to get,
Feel
bro.
me?
It's that bread and circus
I
shit. It's
was, I
that bread
was,
and circus bullshit.
I was just out in Brooklyn for the 4th.
Oh man,
Oh, so I know it was lit out there.
Brooklyn, decent. Look,
Yeah, bro. I was
the
just out
only
in Brooklyn,
borough
bro,
I
on the
really
highway.
hate, to be honest with you, bro. Everybody hate on Staten Island. I actually kind of fuck with Staten Island, bro. I
Yeah, but
really
you
don't.
can't,
The
City,
you
one I
can't
bro.
jack
don't
it as a
like, the
borough.
one I really don't like is the Bronx. I don't like the
Why you don't
Bronx,
like the
bro.
Bronx? Why you don't like the
Heard
I
the
don't
Bronx,
like
BK
the
host?
is a
Bronx,
hard
bro.
stop. I mean, the BX.
The
And I ain't
Bronx.
going front. Like I got like I got some people I bang with out there. Like I was out there
I mean,
with
yeah,
the
there's cool
Gottis,
people. It's
with Chris
cool people,
Gotti.
but it's the borough as a whole. I don't
Yeah,
fuck
you
with
would
it.
catch me in
Like I
Upper
fuck with
Manhattan most
Staten
my
Island
day.
more than
I
I
did like
fuck with the
2-3
Bronx.
years in
Staten
Gun
Island
Hill.
gets so much hate for no reason, bro.
I love
Staten
Gun
Island
Hill.
actually cool if you actually been there. You know what I'm saying?
That
But
island
the
straight,
Bronx,
but it's
fuck
not
the
the city. But it's not the city, Mo.
Yeah, and Queens not the city either, bro.
Queen, it
Unless
is
you
the
live in
city. What you mean?
Manhattan.
That's the
Like,
best.
are you in Manhattan, my nigga? Are you in Manhattan?
Yeah, it's so
No, but I
different
be in the
now.
Bronx.
No,
I be
you're
in the
not in
Bronx. I
Manhattan.
be in
So
the
why
Bronx.
you
I be
glazing
in
the
the Bronx.
city?
I be
Why?
in the Bronx.
Listen, the city not for to suck your
I be
dick,
in the
bro. Why the
Bronx.
fuck you
Bronx.
glazing the city
Brooklyn
like that?
nigga.
Like
Brooklyn
Times
nigga. You
Square
feel
not
me?
for to suck your
Man,
dick,
4th and
bro.
Lenore.
Times Square for like, you know, people that come and
But
wanna
that's all
wanna
Manhattan
be
is.
wanna be
You said
Manhattan
safe.
like
too
for
bougie. It's
tourists.
Wanna
too
be safe. Yeah,
posh.
wanna
It's
be
too
safe.
posh.
They
Look,
wanna be safe.
I could go
Come to
out
the
there. I
Bronx.
could
Come
go
to
out
like
there.
Gun
I'm just
Hills.
not
Come to the
trying.
Gun Hills. Come to the
Look,
projects. Come to the
bro. I'm
projects.
not trying to pay $2,800 a month for a fucking shoebox out in Manhattan. That's all it is, bro.
I
I'm not
mean,
doing
that's
that.
how that's
You get what I
life
mean?
out here, man. That's life. It was like that.
Yeah,
It's life
I
out
get
here.
you. I
Even in
get you. Like
Connecticut,
I
it's
manage
hard.
my own, but
Even in
I'm not
Connecticut,
paying
it's
no
hard. It
I'm
ain't
not
cheap in
paying no
Connecticut.
3K a month for a
It ain't
shoebox,
cheap in
bro. Manhattan
Connecticut.
is
It ain't cheap in
corruption.
Connecticut.
The
It
problem
ain't
with
cheap in
Manhattan is the
Connecticut, Mo.
corruption, gang. It's the
Mo.
corruption.
It ain't
You're
cheap in
not hearing me.
Connecticut.
You're not hearing me, bro. It's the corruption in Manhattan that
All
turns
right,
me
but
off
what you
of it.
think in Connecticut we pay out here in Connecticut?
I don't know what you pay out there in Connecticut. I have no
It's
idea.
We
I
the
have no
richest
idea.
state. We the
real.
richest state in United States.
No, you're not the richest
We
state. Ain't no way
are.
Delaware is.
We
No,
are. We
definitely
are. Look it
Delaware.
up.
Definitely
Look it up. I'm
Delaware,
gonna
bro.
speak with
Nah,
facts. Look it
Delaware
up.
richer than
Look
you.
it up. We the
Delaware
richest
richer
Yeah,
than
he
state.
you, bro.
debating
Connecticut is
about
the
what's the
richest
richest
state.
state and
Wait,
all that.
Delaware is
Connecticut
richer
got
than
Connecticut,
you. I promise
Connecticut,
you.
wait,
Connecticut, Hartford. Look it up. Connecticut. Look it up, man.
I'm gonna look it up after this because I'd
No,
have to
look it up
exit
right
the
now,
app
man.
and
I'll
then
speak with
join back.
facts.
I don't
Look it
know
up.
if I
I'll
can
speak with
find the live
facts.
again. I'll look it up
I'll speak
He
later.
said,
with
I got the
But
facts.
I
Google.
think Delaware richer than
No,
Connecticut, bro.
Connecticut.
Delaware
No,
number one.
Nah,
Connecticut.
Delaware
Connecticut
ain't got
number.
no tax.
Yo,
No,
yo,
Nah,
Connecticut
wait,
number
That's
one.
why
wait,
they rich.
hey,
Nantucket,
Quinn,
wait, Nantucket,
go to
is
the guest and see something.
What's up, host? Hold on. What's
I'm
up,
gonna have
host?
to block somebody. Like she probably can't see it. Somebody trying, man. It's Man Up Monday, but I ain't going front. If you got a stripper thong on and you a man, you can't come up on this
oh
panel, bro.
no.
I'm sorry. Like I don't. It's Man Up Monday. I don't know what type. This ain't
Oh
ladies'
God.
night or
Bro,
nothing.
I ain't even go front you, bro. I know a nigga, one of my homies, bro. He fell in love with a stripper. I told him, bro, you dead wrong for that. You dead
Man,
wrong
listen,
for
I'm
that, bro.
talking about
And I
this
promise
guy.
you,
This
I
look
told
like
him,
it's a
nah,
guy
here's
stripper,
the thing.
bro.
I told that nigga, bro, like, look, this not finna end well, bro. He ended up pursuing her. That bitch cheated on him and broke his heart, and this nigga was
Damn,
depressed
he
for
was
months.
a, oh, he was
And now
a,
I'm not in a position to say I told you so. As much as I wanted to, I'm like, nigga, I told your ass, but I couldn't say that because that's my nigga. That's my homie, you know what I mean? But
T-Pain,
like, I
dog. He
told
fell
you
in
so,
love
nigga.
with
I told your ass. You feel
In
me?
love with a stripper.
Yeah, he fell in love with a stripper, bro. Like, come on, man. But we gotta do better, bro. Like, what?
Right. Man, like I said, we try to keep it light over here. Like, but somebody, because that's why I'm glad I looked on it first, because then it would have tore my whole joint up. The trolls, if y'all see, right, they coming. But it's because we able to hold this joint. Like you see, it's people that have been popping in and out, but we able to keep a positive situation going. Like even to disagree and all that, ain't nobody acting like they gonna kill nobody on here because we can't even touch each other. I'm the only one on the screen.
You know what you know what I call that shit, bro? I call that shit niggatry. Ain't no
Right.
niggatry.
At the end of the day, man,
You feel
like
me? Ain't no niggatry over here, bro.
they be coming with it, but you see, like, I mean, it's just ways to get around it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, so we gotta start a hashtag. We gotta start a movement, bro. Stop the niggatry. Seize the niggatry at all costs. Seize
Right.
the niggatry. Type shit for real.
Let me see.
Damn,
What
bro.
he got to buy. He must have heard me say he wasn't getting up here. No, no, dog. You got. I need to find where. Yo, it's a TikTok notification. It's a dude with a thong on, bro. You
Out
can't
of
come up.
pocket. He out of pocket for that.
I
He
hear
let me
reported
block
you.
him.
Hey,
Like
like
I'm
that
not
you
bringing
called
you
out
up
the
so I can
thong.
block you. Like
Yeah,
no.
like that you called out the thong. You reported you.
He might have tried. Yeah, he might try to report the listen, bro. Get out of here. Get out.
Maybe
do not
stop
want
wearing
that.
thongs instead of reporting the nigga who called you out. Stop wearing the thongs. Like,
Right.
why
Look,
are you as a
like I
grown
said,
man
if I didn't
wearing
click
that
to
shit?
make
Like,
sure
honestly.
I
Hey,
wanted to see who it was. So I could
Italians
see
wear
their
G
name.
strings. Hey hoes. Italians and Brazilians, they wear G strings in the beach. You heard?
Yeah, I heard Speedos. Yeah, like man,
They
we
wear
don't do none of
Speedos. They
that.
wear
That's for
Speedos. You know?
overseas.
Yeah.
All right, chill out on the speedos, cause I wore speedos when I was on the swim team.
Man,
When I was on the swim team,
man.
nigga, when I was, it was the only option. I was on the swim team. I was a
I
competitive
thought that's
swimmer,
what the
nigga.
youngins doing.
I was on the
Oh,
swim team.
man.
Bro,
Just say you
you
can't
had an
swim.
option not
Just
to
say
go
you
be
can't
in the
swim.
swim
Just say
team.
you can't swim, nigga.
Hey,
bro,
Just
out
say
of
you
every
can't
school,
option
swim.
not to be in a swim team, bro.
Just
You had
say
an
you
option.
can't swim. You just
I mean,
say
you
you
had
can't swim, bro.
I'm Puerto Rican.
Swim
I love the
trunks.
water. I love
I
the
swim in
water.
a pair of boxes before I swim in a
Yeah,
pair
I
of
swim in the
Speedos.
boxers. I
You
swim in
can't
boxers.
compete in boxes though.
Yeah, but you
I
had a
They
ain't
ain't let
trying
chance.
to
You had a
my
chance
school
not
ain't
to
let us,
swim.
bro. No, the only
for
option was
leisure.
speedos. I had to, nigga.
So you was
Bro,
all right. So you
hey,
was
bro, hey, you had
you
a
was
chance not
swimmer
to
then. That's
do
what
it.
you saying. You was like the bulls
Yeah,
from Philly, like
I
they in
wanted
the
to do
movie
it. I
box.
wanted to show off my swimming skills. I was in high
Oh,
school. So what?
nah.
So what?
Hey, how
Like,
tough?
come
How
on.
tough can you be in a speedo?
No
How tough
Diddy,
can you be in a
no Diddy,
speedo?
And yeah, the big no
Diddy.
Diddy. Like what? Why you making it Diddy?
That's some
You
Meek Mill
making it gay?
shit. That's some
Listen,
Meek
It's
I
Mill
ain't
bro.
gonna
shit.
It's a
front.
man.
That's like
No.
a dude
It's
saying
a
I'm gonna put
It's a
on
whole
some
ass.
biker
Hang
shorts
on,
because he
bro.
gonna
Hang on,
ride his
bro.
bike
It's
down
it's a
South
whole
did the
ass.
same
It's
thing.
hang
Meek
on.
Mill
It's a
did the
whole ass.
same
Like
thing.
it's a whole ass resume, but you trying to force it into pause mode. But it's a whole
Word.
ass resume the whole time. It's a
It's cool,
resume.
bro. It's cool,
Like,
bro.
yes, I competitive swimming is high school sports. What the fuck
It's
you want me
cool.
to
Hey,
It's
do?
look, how
cool.
old is you, Mo? How old are you, Mo?
I'm 25, yo.
Oh,
You the youngest one on the
you
panel.
my daughter. You my daughter
Damn.
age. My
Yeah,
daughter
you
I'm the
26.
same
youngest
age
one
as
on
my
the
oldest
panel.
daughter, dog. My
Yeah,
daughter
my daughter
25.
26.
Hey, put her on with me. What's up with it?
No, nigga, see, you got fucking
You want a
You
speedo and
is
shit.
you is
Yo,
Speedo.
Dad, nigga, I ain't her brother.
a nigga can't be a shooter. I can't
You
be a
is
shooter, bro.
you is
Chill.
Speedos.
Chill. Yeah, that was in high school, bro.
I do
You
not
won't
want
find
my
no
daughter
pictures
with
of
no
me in
man,
that.
with no
Look,
kid.
nobody documented it. It's off
I
the
do not
record.
want my daughter to
It's
date
off the
nobody
record.
that
You
wears
wouldn't have even
Speedos,
known if
man.
I hadn't told you. It's off the record. You lucky I'm an
Hey,
honest
you're
man.
not
That
gonna be
look,
in
that
my
just proves
house
that I'm an
wearing
honest
Speedos.
man. I'm definitely good enough for your daughter.
I
I'm an
don't want to
honest
go to
man.
my daughter's
You
house
feel
and see you with some Speedos on.
Nah, you won't see me in that, bro. It was for the competitions. I had to, bro.
So what
There
about
was
if my
no.
daughter
What
say
am
put
I
them
gonna do?
on?
Not get the gold medal? What am I gonna do? Not medal? I'm not gonna compete. Like, come on, bro.
So what
I
about
had
if my
You
to,
could
daughter
pick
wants you to put them
track.
on?
bro.
Man, you
Get
could have
off my
picked
dick,
track.
bro.
You could have
Nobody
picked
who paying
pickleball.
you? Who paying you to
Hey,
write
Yeah,
this
anything you
shit
so
could
for,
do.
bro?
listen,
Get off my
Mo,
dick,
man,
bro.
like, yeah, I mean,
They
Pause,
all up
taking
on
it
my dick,
personal,
yo.
Mo.
Help
You
me
can't
out,
take
man.
it personal,
pause,
youngin.
bro,
They all up
pause,
He
on
bro,
my
bit,
dick, bro.
man. Because
Bitter.
look,
pause.
as a young boy, right? Just so you know, especially when you're talking to older people, like the meat situation, like get off my meat and suck my meat. We don't do that because it's just a
Just
respectful thing.
fighting
You know what I'm
words
saying?
out here.
So just, you know what I mean? So you know, like it's just
I
something
feel
that,
you. I feel.
especially
Look,
older
I
men,
mean,
we
that's
don't.
just how we
Mo,
talk. That's just
Mo,
how my
Mo,
generation
Mo,
talks, though. That's just how my
No, I'm
generation
just letting you know
communicates.
because we
You feel
older,
me?
bro. Like sometimes, you know, like
Right.
we dialoguing
I'll
on
show
here,
some respect
but
to
we
you,
ain't,
OG,
yeah,
bro. But
you know what
don't
I
make
mean?
me get to bacon, bro, with your shiny ass fucking head,
Listen, we
bro.
can beat on this joint. We just gonna have some fun with it, dog. We ain't gonna get personal.
With your shiny
This what
ass shit,
men
bro.
do.
You
You know what I
fucking
mean?
what you did? So you did
We
some.
crack
You comb your
jokes.
shit with sandpaper, my nigga. I don't want to hear it.
He said, cool.
You know what I mean?
Nigga got an industrial level fucking polisher on his forehead, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Nah, it's all love. It's all love, bro.
That's sad, man. We can tell jokes on this
Nah,
joint.
I
Man.
love my old people though. No, I love my OGs though. Like for
Look, we
real, bro.
supposed to
I
teach
fuck
you. If
with the
it's something you
elderly
don't
so
know, we
hard.
ain't
Like
supposed to.
I'm so close to my grandparents and shit.
That's
You know
what's
what I
up. We
mean?
ain't supposed to be hard on you, bro. We supposed to teach you. Now, if you keep going against the
Yeah.
grain, it's a little different. But it's our job to teach you so you can do
Everybody
better.
gotta find their own way. You know, I'm the type I've always had to learn the hard way, bro. I remember. I'll tell you this little anecdote, bro. My mom was using the iron, bro. I was like 5 at this time. I kept trying to touch it because it was glowing. It's glowing at the bottom. I thought, like, I'm like, ooh, shiny type shit. You know what I mean? She like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Like, whatever you do, don't touch it. I'm like, bro, I put my whole palm on that bitch. I started, I was like fucking
That's how you
screaming,
learn.
crying, bro. You know what I'm saying? I put my whole fucking palm on that shit, on the
Nah.
bottom of that shit, just because she told me not to touch it. You know what I mean? Like, well, I was gonna touch it anyway, but I'm the type I really gotta learn the hard way. You know
You ever
what
get
I
those?
mean?
You ever get those electric stoves that don't turn red, that don't like glow, and you don't know if them shits is on or not? Yo,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I know
I
what
put
you're
my
talking
hand on
about.
that bitch the
The
one time.
glass jar, yep. Because when you turn
Oh
it John
God.
off,
Oh God, bro. Nah, but think
that
about it, bro.
shit
I'm
it turn
5 years
back
old.
black.
I put my whole tiny ass palm on the bottom of that iron. I turned it on. I plugged it in. I waited for it to glow because I was infatuated with the glow. I was fascinated by that shit. And I'm like, damn, what's on the bottom of this shit? Because when you use the iron, you like when she was using it, I never got to see the bottom. I put my whole fucking palm on that bitch, bro. Like whole ass hand burn, bro, for like a week.
Right.
That ass, I
Yeah,
learned
the
the fucking
blister and
hard way.
all that. Yeah, you ain't doing it. I bet you ain't doing it again.
I ain't never did that shit again. Oh
Right.
God.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we'll tell you, we'll give you a chance to, I mean, not have to find out the hard way, but hard head make it soft ass.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. Nah, you know, like at 25, you know, I'd say I got some experience under my belt too. You can't discredit that. You feel me? Like,
Right, man. See, like, that's why, like I said, like, more warming these Johns up, because, like, we could talk about anything. It ain't a topic, but when we do got a topic that we going to try to focus on, then we'll talk around it. But that'll be like the main talking point. Tonight we don't even have no talking point. Like we just vibing.
right. We
Like I
just
said, they
chatting.
was talking
We
about
just
the
chat. We
smart
just shooting the shits. Yeah, we just
right.
shooting the shits
Because
right now.
the
I
the
feel
two
you.
guys that came on, the guy Will and the guy I can't think of his name, but they was talking about the data centers and the AI centers that's about to start going up. So like, you know, they got you see Will, he had his whole he anti-government and all that, which is cool for him. Like I ain't with everything the government got going
Nah,
on, but
he gonna
You
get
know,
the feds put on
I
our
actually got
phones.
something to say about them data AI centers that a lot of people don't know. So
so speak
like,
on it,
look,
bro.
I'm
Go
not.
ahead.
I got you. So look, I'm not as dumb as I sound. I'm a computer programming graduate, right? So I know tech. I know tech on a very deep level, and I know geopolitics. Like my family, I come from a political family, like politicians, military. Like one of my great uncles was a fucking United Nations ambassador type shit. Like we politics, like military and ambassador type shit. Like I'm way too tapped into this shit, right? So I know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Just
so
to
you
like
so
let you,
so
He just the
hey,
youngin,
hey,
so
hey,
you
so you
yeah,
there
spend
with
just
me?
to let. I'm
though,
just
Doc.
letting you know
Mo,
my. I'm
you
just
there with
letting
Like
you
me,
know my
right?
word,
level of
bro.
credibility. I'm just establishing my level of credibility.
Right.
This
You
is
don't
not me
got
just
to, Mud.
bullshitting,
You don't
right?
got to.
But you know he a
But
youngin, so but you're around the same age. So yeah, I mean I understand how
But
that go.
I'm saying the reason that I got to do that is because I'm 25. Like somebody
Right.
might
People would
hear
think
me and
that
be
you don't
like,
know
yeah, he
where
don't know what he's
right.
talking about. But like I'm
Right.
telling you, I do. I come from that type of background. But here's the thing with data and AI centers. Look, this a lot of people do not realize how much this U.S. Iran artificial war is messing up the economy. It really is messing it up on a huge level. They have artificially like, look, bro, we down to 380 million barrels. You know what I mean? Or no, we were at 380 million barrels. We down to like 180 right now. Think
And,
about how many people consume gas every day. That is only gonna last
you
us
talking about in the reserve?
yeah, bro, like I'm talking about U.S.
Don't
reserve,
believe
bro.
that.
Like,
Don't believe that.
hold on, bro.
Don't
I'd
believe that.
appreciate it if you just let me land my plane, bro. So you just know what I'm saying, bro, before you like throw me off, right? So the thing is, we have exhausted so much, but the problem is like the U.S. has been piling its reserves back into the domestic economy. A lot of people don't realize this. This is why our prices are low. If the US were not
That's what
doing
I
that, prices would
makes
have been
sense.
gone way, way, way more up than that.
Right.
It would be like $8 a gallon, $7, $8
Now
a
listen,
gallon, honestly.
hold up before you finish, right? The
Yeah.
boy, it was somebody that was just on here from Cali, and that's what I was asking him. I'm like, how much is y'all gas over there? He said the highest it been is about $8. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, I thought it was over $10 by now. So what you
No,
saying?
and that's the
My
thing.
mind,
No,
because look,
what
gas
I'm
not even
saying.
$5 here. and
Right, and
we
that's what
haven't
I'm
hit
saying. That's what
$5
I'm
yet.
saying.
So
It was
makes sense.
probably $8, like $7, $8 a gallon for them at that time before before Trump realized all the pressure that's around him. He's like, okay, we got to start using U.S. reserves and pump
Right.
it back into the domestic economy. Once he did that, the prices lowered, and
But when
that
we
was
run
at the
the
same
fuck
time that
out,
he
what
was
do you
saying.
do?
Hang on, bro. That was at the same time that he was saying we
Real
have a
bad.
deal with Iran. We have a deal with Iran to calm the global economy down. And you notice he only does this bullshit on Fridays. He only does this bullshit on Fridays because the markets are only open Monday through
Right.
Friday.
You
So
ain't
through the
right.
weekend, they can't say shit. A lot of people don't even fucking notice that shit, right? So that's the thing with
You
the
on it?
Strait of Hormuz, bro. You know what I mean? With all of that bullshit, like the prices are actually a lot higher. Like
Hell
if you
yeah.
take it
Trust
at
me, I
market
know.
price, they are artificially lowering them, but at the cost of their own reserves. Every country has had to do this. That's why Britain is so mad at Trump, and France and the whole EU. That's why they mad at Trump, because they're like, well, you're forcing us to use our reserves. And he's like,
Right.
well, I'm using my reserves too. You get what I mean? The
Right.
only reason we have to do this is because of the war in Iran. And over here in Qatar, you know how y'all get Amber Alerts back in the US?
Right.
Bro, over here we get fucking missile alerts. Because Iran fucking be striking. Because of the war that this fuck nigga fucking started. This
Man,
orange fucking fuck
Right.
ass nigga, bro.
But this is
You
what I
feel
be
me?
saying too about how people don't understand how real it is overseas compared to over here. We
Yeah,
got
bro,
a
a lot of
war
Americans,
war.
bro, don't see anything outside of America. They don't know anything about that. And I'm an immigrant. I said I come from MENA. MENA, MENA. It's all capitals. Capital M, capital E, capital N, capital A. Middle East, North Africa. I'm not from here. I came here when I was 9 years old. I'm way tapped in to the other side of the world, bro. I
Right.
don't
So
give
yeah,
a
you got
fuck
the
about
best
what
of both
happens in
worlds,
you.
dog. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, like I know my shit, bro. I know my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is when it comes to like that the fucking like oil crisis and bro, and them tariffs never fucking happened, bro. A federal judge fucking shut that shit down. It's artificial, bro. Ain't no fucking tariffs. They raised the prices and blamed
Right.
it on tariffs. The tariffs
Right.
never fucking got passed. A lot of
Right.
people don't know this. You feel me?
I knew
They
that.
just raised the prices.
I was talking to a lot of people with the stores. Like it was like once he said something about it, people start inflating their own
Word
price.
too, bro. I was trying to buy a vape but the other day, bro, I'm trying to buy a fucking vape and like, bro, like fucking Juul prices inflated, bro, because I was trying to buy Juul pods. That shit used to be for like 16 for 4 pods, right? The nigga fucking told me 24. I'm like 24
yeah,
for 4
I
pods.
just
Ain't
paid
no way.
37.
I'm like, ain't no way. I'm like, this shit is 16. He said, no, it's because of the tariffs.
Hey Jules, how are you?
I said, like, what? And ain't they made in the U.S. anyways? Like, bro, and the tariffs never got passed. They just capping, bro. The tariffs never got passed. Like, but they never told you that. You think
Right.
that shit got passed. No, a federal judge shut that shit down. It never went into it. It lasted maybe, I mean, it did technically, but it lasted like 2 weeks max.
Yeah, it
You
wasn't
get
even
what
a
I
whole
mean?
month.
Right.
What?
No, the
That's what I'm
government ain't gonna
saying.
tell us. They ain't gonna tell us that shit. They ain't gonna
Right.
tell us that.
That's
Man,
why it's on you to fucking find out. They ain't telling me either. How do I know then? Because I fucking research. You get what I
Got
mean,
to.
bro? You gotta read, bro.
what about the Trump card today? He just did the Trump card today.
Yo, I don't know
That
nothing
shit's
about it.
bullshit, bro. Bro, only like
Watch the
3
news.
people bought
Back to
that
the
shit. I can't
turkey.
believe 3 people bought that bullshit. Ain't they pay like $1
We got
million or
fools
half a
in the
million for a
building.
fucking Trump card?
Nah, bro, what are you talking about?
Nah,
It's
shit
a bro.
bullshit.
It's a
And
like
when you look at it, bro, ain't Trump? He used to fucking. He made the border a huge fucking issue. We're gonna build the wall, bro. My Trump impression is the best. We're
bro.
gonna build the
I'm gonna tell
wall.
you exactly what the
Mexico's
Trump
gonna
card
pay for
is.
it. Listen. You're fake media, Caden. You're fake media.
Yo, this
Okay,
guy.
you're fake media. Look, we're gonna build the
I
wall.
just watched this shit
We're gonna
live.
build the wall. Mexico's gonna pay for it. Everybody's gonna be happy. Everybody's gonna be happy. It's gonna be the best wall, the biggest wall, better than the Great Wall of China. It's gonna
Yo,
be
we
the best
got
wall.
Trump in the building, y'all. We got public service
The best
announcement
wall,
for
the
y'all.
best wall. There's never been a better wall. There will never be a better wall than this wall. And now he's deploying ICE, and now he's saying, yeah, we don't need the wall anymore because I got ICE in the streets. You get what I mean?
Right. But that's what I was saying about that little thing that they did out DC. He got ICE, he got the Proud Boys and everybody else. Like, Trump trying
Listen,
to be a real
you need to
dictator,
let our
dog. He the type
servicemen
of
do their
dude.
thing. You need to let our servicemen do their work, okay? Okay,
Right.
brother? You need to let our servicemen do their work. I love the black people. The black people, they love me. But you need to let our servicemen do their work, okay? You need to let them do their job, okay? You have to let them do their job. You cannot, it's not acceptable for you to not let them do their job.
Look, he got his army in case he don't get back in because he going to try to do another term. That they going to take the White House again, like somebody was just talking about.
Speaking of the army, we have the best army. We've always had the best army. It's the best army in the world. There's never been a better army. I'm the commander-in-chief of the best army. Bro, that nigga is just comedy. As much as I hate him, I hate his policies. But you can't deny, bro, that nigga should have just gone into comedy. He would kill it in comedy, bro.
But my thing is, for him, I never thought he would have been a president. I'm like, we're not going to have a celebrity as a president.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I really don't even think he wanted to be president until that what was that one fucking award show? You know where they have the roasts and shit? Obama went in on him, bro. And you see the footage, bro, that nigga just sitting there fucking seething. He fucking seething, bro. That nigga never smiled not one time. He said, I bet. Watch. Like, watch, nigga. And he says, he loves saying Barack Hussein. He loves emphasizing the Hussein. Barack Hussein Obama, I can get a better deal. I wrote The Art of the Deal. There's never been a better deal. Never been a better book. It's a New York Times bestseller, by the way. You should buy it and read it. And promote it too. But I wrote The Art of the Deal. It's the best deal. Like, bro, that nigga is just straight fucking comedy.
That's what I gotta see. Like, somebody told me he pulled the Trump card. What the fuck did he do?
Nah, it's a science to it though, bro. That nigga's not. He's not dumb, to be honest. Like, he's actually not dumb. Like, he fully knows what he's doing. What he does is he'll say these ridiculous things and he'll go with these hand movements. It's a psychological trick. He'll say ridiculous shit, go with the hand movements to distract you from the question that you actually even asked him. You know what I mean? And he'll go on to some other shit.
You
And
know
then, it's deflection is a part of it. But then, like, it'll be like, oh, he's deflecting is number one. Number two, he's fucking funny. And then number three, I can't even take this nigga seriously. Then it actually becomes hard to challenge him politically. Because even all the reporters that he asked them, bro, like, he says, are you dumb? It's fake news? Are you dumb? Like, you're not an intelligent person. Like, he says all this bullshit, bro, outrageous shit, and he gets away with it due to that. You get what I mean? Like, it's insane, bro.
Saying, like, he a whole character that should have never been put in that position. Because now it's too late.
No,
right?
100%.
I got some insight on him last night.
I remember they asked him back in like the 90s or something. Would you ever want to be president? He said, nah, I would never want to be president. Like, I'm happy with what I've got. And then, bro, it was as soon as that Obama shit, bro, the camera cut to him to see his reaction. This nigga had no reaction. He's stone faced, didn't even smile. But you could tell he's fucking seething. He's fuming, bro. He was pissed. You get what I mean?
Figure out some more research because I did get I got a little bit of insight on him, but I don't want to repeat it without knowing if it's true or not. But they try to connect them to some.
I mean, let me maybe I could help you out. What you got?
I know for a fact that he related to Tesla or whatever. That was his uncle, but somebody tried to say he got the Rothschild.
He not related. Tesla wasn't his uncle. There was a guy who did business with Tesla who was related to him.
All right.
He has relations to Tesla, but Tesla was not his uncle. No, it's the guy who did business with Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, like I said,
it's a guy who did business with Nikola Tesla. Yeah.
Stuff out,
definitely.
They were saying, or his uncle will work with him or something like that. Somehow he's supposed to have some original Tesla documents.
No, yeah, he definitely does have access to that.
No, like I said,
there was a guy who did business with Tesla who was related to a guy who was in charge of investigating Tesla. He's related to both of them. He's not related to Tesla himself. To
Gotcha.
Nikolai Tesla,
Yeah,
no. Yeah.
that's how they was
Yeah.
trying to put
But
this
he's
stuff.
related to people that did business, that had interactions with Tesla for sure. He has connections to Tesla, but he's
Right.
not directly related, no. Yeah.
Got you.
No, yeah, that shit fucking go deep, bro. These motherfuckers in the deep state and all that, bro. And like this whole like these artificial, like, man, this nigga's a clown. Like, I don't know why this nigga is our president. He's funny as fuck for sure, but like, this is not the guy I want leading my nation. I don't want him as president, bro. Like maybe he could replace like fucking Jimmy Kimmel and all them niggas. You get what I mean, bro? Like, he's
Right. I
funny
know
as
exactly
fuck
what
for
you're saying.
sure.
Like, bro, like I said, I
You know,
never.
like,
I'm from PA, so like even going to I know him for owning a casino, the Trump Plaza and all that. Like, I don't know him for being
right, you know, and he was born in
coming to
Queens,
town.
right where I stay. You know what I mean? He's a New Yorker.
Right. And you know, like that's the thing too with his attitude and him being from there. I don't know what the fuck they expected. Like, he's getting what you like. He's from New York.
Bro,
He
this
got
nigga says
bread.
the most outrageous stuff. He literally said, bro, he said, I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and pew somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? He said this on the campaign trail when he was running for president. This is insane. Like,
And
that's
he
an
said grab
insane
him by the
fucking
pussy and
statement
all
to make
that.
in
So
public.
like
And then grab him by the pussy and all that, bro. Like, what?
he had the I
What?
know I'm a win card that going. He knew he was going to win because it was like he did
He knew he was
everything
going
black
to win. Yeah,
women
bro.
before
Like,
won.
nah, he came. I think this is what it is, bro. He always wanted to be part of the elite, but the thing is, the nigga was, bro, the nigga is nothing compared to the actual fucking elite. You get what I mean? They rejected him. They dead ass rejected him, bro. Like, and if you look at the Epstein files, even Elon Musk, bro, that nigga begged and begged and begged and begged to be invited to Epstein's Island. He never got an invite, but he begged for one. He literally begged for it. And that's the richest man in the world right now. So Donald Trump, bro, he begged to be part of the elite. They rejected him. So he has this sense of resentment. And that's the campaign that he ran on. This is his mindset. I'm going to tear the elite down. And, you know, like, I'm going to be honest with you. His hands are tied. His hands are tied. Bibi owns him. Bibi is his fucking daddy. Bibi is a fucking Benjamin Netanyahu, fucking prime minister of Israel. Right?
Right.
You know they own it.
Did they
You know what
start
I mean?
finally getting back at Putin? Because it looked like I don't know if I glimpsed and seen like they finally trying to send something back their way. As far as Russia,
I think, to be honest with you, like, I think Trump got his own secret agenda, which might not be a bad one. You know, like, I'm not speaking on his character at this point anymore, right?
but see, he don't.
I know
have
he
one.
has an agenda. I'm saying no, like, you know, no, he does got a character, bro. He's not a
He
totally
playing
awful
both
person. You know what I
sides,
mean?
dog. I'm
But
telling you.
hang on. Let me land, bro. Let me land. I don't think he's a totally awful person. I know he's got a secret agenda. I don't know if it's good or bad. I may or may not agree or disagree with it. But I know that he can't fulfill it because of all the fucking forces around him pulling strings. He's like, his hands are actually tied, bro. People think that the president is the most powerful
He's nobody.
player, most powerful
He answers
character
to the
in
House
the
and the
US.
Senate.
He's no more than a puppet. Yeah, he's no
Right.
more than a puppet, bro. The president actually can't do shit if the other people around him
Right.
don't let him. They have to
Yes,
let him.
right, an
He's just the
executive
figurehead. He's just
Right.
the figurehead. You get what I mean? So that's all
He's
it
the
is,
one
bro.
that takes
People
the
think
fall and
he's the
the face
most
of the fall.
powerful one.
Right. He ain't.
That's
nobody.
why, and it sucks, bro. That's why I would never want to be president. Like, even though I can't, I'm not eligible, right? Because I wasn't born here. But like, even if I could be president, I wouldn't want to be, because simply for the fact that he's the one who gets blamed for everything. But at the same time, I'm gonna be fair to him. Not everything is his fault, to be honest. You know what I mean?
I never say that. My thing is just like I said though, that the fact he got to play the role.
Yeah, he gotta play the
All that
role. Yeah,
shit
he
that, like I
has to.
said, I learned that in school.
He got no choice. I mean, this is what he signed up for.
That's why they
This is
had
what he
the House
signed
and
up
the
for, you
Senate,
know?
and that's where, like they said, remember when the Republicans was trying to get the House and the Senate and shit like that, it's so the president could get things to go through easier because they have to go through them in order for the shit to go through.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And on top of that, bro, you got the Department of Justice, the Department of Defense, the fucking Department of Homeland Security, right? The DHS. You got the fucking FBI, the CIA. He got to worry about all of that, bro, so he don't fucking get taken out. Like, he has to please everybody. It's a very difficult and stressful job, bro. And people wonder, like, why the fuck is this guy so incompetent? Bro, not everything is his fault. I'll be fair to him. Not everything is his fault. A lot of times there's other niggas pulling the fucking strings. There's other forces pulling their own influence. You know, like you get what I mean? So he's just the figurehead. Like to the average citizen, they think he's the most powerful president. Like, the president is the most powerful guy in the country. Everything is his fault because he could change it any time he wants and he can do anything he wants. No, that would be a fucking dictatorship. That's not what America is, bro. No, there's other fucking forces, bro. The fact that a federal judge can block a fucking executive order, that should tell you a lot. He does not have ultimate power. He's limited. His power is limited, bro. There's only so much he can do. So not everything is his fault. And I know he's frustrated. He is the way that he is because he's frustrated because he can't actually do everything that he fucking wants to do. And I don't know everything that he wants to do. I don't know what his actual internal secret agenda is, but I just know that he can't execute it fully because it's not going to get the approval of everybody. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I said, you gotta try and please everybody. So it's tough. That's why I know he's so fucking pissy and grumpy all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He gonna be all right. This is his last term. He don't even really gotta worry about nothing. Like, to the point, I'm surprised he putting on as much as he putting on because he don't have to do shit. He don't have to do nothing.
He really don't gotta do shit, bro. Like, all you really gotta do, your job as the president is honestly, finish your term and sign the shit that comes onto your desk and fucking appear in public. You know what I mean? But he's trying to change shit. Like, I see a little bit of good in him. You get what I mean?
But I think whenever I catch you, he on a sound bite. Like, I don't ever catch him in like a good moment. Like, it'd be like every time I catch him on the screen, he acting weird. He's saying something weird. But it's expected, right? So I'm not even
and he just in a bad mood or some shit. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, it's the pressure. It's the pressure of being the fucking so-called leader of the so-called free world. You the leader of the free world. You the president. Everybody fucking looks to you. If everything goes right, you get all the credit. If anything goes wrong, you get all the blame. You get what I mean?
Right.
That's just gotta be stressful as fuck, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. I know he hates the elites. Like, I know he hates them because they wouldn't let him into
But that's exactly what I was about to say. Because now he in a position where he over a lot of people to make decisions, but then he still need help from them. It's hard to get help from
right. He need their approval. He need their approval. Not even just their help. He needs their approval. They gotta sign off on it before he can sign off on it. Right. So it's like, what's the point of even being the president? You just a figurehead. You the face of the country, but you really don't got that much power.
That's where the relationships come in. And he fucked up with a lot of his relationships that if you would have just left certain relationships where they was behind the scenes, people wouldn't even have been knowing how he was moving. But he wanted,
and that's why the key is to recruit allies and put them in positions of power. So you have your allies around you. Now you can get shit done freely. You get what I mean? The problem is when people who have positions of authority are against you, like, you can't pick every fucking federal judge. You can't pick every senator. You can't pick every fucking House of Representatives member. You cannot, as the president, you can't control Congress. So you are limited, bro. Like, you get to sign off on it. You get the final say, but only if they say so.
Agree to it.
They have to approve for you to get the approval. You get what I mean? His power is so limited. You get what I mean? It's not as, being president is not as powerful as it looks to be from the outside. You get what I mean? when you actually
Yeah, I learned
understand
that shit
politics.
in
You
school,
don't get to do a whole lot.
and I actually learned that shit in summer
Hmm
school, which means if I didn't go to summer school, I wouldn't have learned that shit in high school. But whatever class I was making up,
Bro, I'm saying
you
like
taught
a
me.
lot of
Keep this
Americans
shit
don't
down.
even know this, bro. A lot of Americans don't even vote, and that's another thing, bro. A lot of Americans don't even vote, and my thing is, if you don't vote, don't bitch about nothing. You don't get to
No, my
complain
twist
about
is
shit
like
if you didn't vote.
you gotta vote locally. Fuck him, because you really can't control that. Like you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
control your
you gotta
mayor,
vote locally,
the
bro.
local
Worry about your
politicians.
community, bro. Do you know who your mayor is? Do you know who your mayor is?
Yo, we don't like our mayor here, dog. Like that bitch is in the way. We know her.
Do you know who your do you know the name of your mayor? Do you know the name of your mayor?
Terrell
Don't
Parker,
run to
bro. And
Google.
see, when
Don't
it
look
come
it
to
up.
Philly, nigga, she was just
That's what
down.
I'm saying.
But no, what I'm
I'm
saying,
telling
she
you
was
right
just
now. I'm telling you right now,
downtown
bro.
with all the celebrities
99%.
and
I'm
shit.
gonna tell you right now, Unk. 99% of Americans do not know who the mayor of their own fucking
No,
city
bro, you
is,
got
and
that
they
shit
worried
fucked
about the
up.
president.
I'm trying to tell you, the mayor in these inner cities, we know who the fuck they is, dog. Like real shit. She has to come
No,
in
I'm
our
telling you,
communities.
most Americans don't though.
No, I'm
Okay,
trying
you
inner
do. You
city.
do. Cool, cool. I'm saying
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
y'all
inner
do.
city.
Y'all
No,
do.
listen,
Okay,
bro. What I'm
okay.
trying
I'm
to tell
saying
you,
but y'all
you
not
in inner
majority. Inner
city,
cities is
yo,
I feel
they
you.
come to your neighborhoods, dog. I'm telling you this.
I feel you
No,
not you
what I'm
but you
saying
I'm
is,
trying to tell
she
you this,
listen,
Unk.
slow
I'm
down,
trying to
bro.
tell you
I
this.
need you
I'm
to
trying
slow
to
down.
tell you this,
Listen,
bro.
just listen, dog. Listen. Listen to what I'm about to tell
Mm-hmm.
you. Yeah, I mean, she was literally at a block party, not a major event. The block party that I was at yesterday, she was with the people in the community before the fireworks went off. These mayors in the inner cities, they be in the trenches, dog. Like they really accessible. Like that's the difference where like I got people that's they like activists and they encourage that a lot. That these is the people that we could put our hands on and wrinkle their collar because they are really around. I'm talking about I know a lot of local people, like not just the mayor. I'm talking about the city council people, all that shit that I know where their office is at, and I know events that they do that in real life. I can touch these people. I got pictures with them and all that shit. Like they not hiding.
I
Not
feel
in
you. I
Short
feel
City.
you. Here's what I'm trying to say. Unk. Okay, I'm all I said was,
Oh
bro,
shit.
why I
No,
keep
I'm trying. No, I'm trying to mute myself. Go ahead.
bro,
Because we get
hang
an
on,
echo
okay.
sometime. My
No,
fault.
you
Hold
good.
on.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Look, all I'm trying to say is I'm glad that your community is involved. Okay, like, but that is not the majority. I'm saying the vast majority of Americans, the average American, if you ask them, what's the name of the mayor of your city? They're like, they don't know. They don't know. You don't even know the name of the mayor of your own city. You don't vote locally. You don't vote for like, city council. You don't show up to city council meetings. You don't show up to the school board meetings. You don't vote for state legislator. These people don't even know who the governor of their fucking state is. They just they don't even know who their senators and House of Representative, who their congressmen are, like representing their state. These people don't know anything about their local politics. All they worry about is the president. Like I said, so all the blame gets pointed on him. You get what I mean? It's a very tough job being in the Oval Office.
But
You
that's a
know?
lack of knowledge, like you said too, because shit, he don't got nothing to do with the local shit. Like everything that go on locally it depends on
Exactly.
what
No,
state you in.
because I'm gonna tell you right now. Like for example, like I got friends in Illinois. The minimum wage in Illinois right now is $15 an hour. In Chicago, it's $20 an hour. But in the rest of Illinois, it's 15. Guess what the minimum wage is in Iowa?
Shit, probably like
Guess.
$9.
Right next door. No, it's $7.25. It matches the federal minimum wage. It's
Yeah,
$7.25 in Iowa, which is the
they
federal
never
minimum
changed that.
wage. That's the federal across the board. But people don't even know that type of stuff, bro. You have to look into like fix your own community first before you fucking target
Right.
the
Because
fucking
that's just like
president
what
and
you
the
said.
fucking
Like I don't know
if you
shit
don't
about
if you
Iowa.
don't vote, don't bitch about it. Get what I mean? You
I
said what?
mean, I said I don't know shit about
What'd you
Iowa. So
say?
I said I don't know shit about Iowa, so I didn't know that. So like you said,
No, that
like you
was just
gotta
an example. No, that was
no,
just
what
an
you saying,
example.
I
Yeah,
hear
you know
you.
shit about
I'm
your
gonna
own
be
state.
right,
You feel
exactly.
me? Yeah.
I ain't even worried. I mean, because
Yeah.
that's like you said, people be too you worried about shit in California, and you probably never been there, never gonna go there, and you don't worry about the
And
shit
that's what
that's
I'm saying.
happening right
You
down the
worried
street.
about what's
That's crazy.
happening up in fucking Capitol Hill. You
That
worried
shit is
about what's
dumb.
happening in Capitol Hill in fucking Washington D.C., bro. Worry about your own city, bro. Do you even know what fucking bills your fucking city council is passing? Do you
Right,
even know what your mayor is talking about, bro? This is the shit that affects your city, your fucking neighborhoods. The president is all the way over there. Leave
right,
Capitol Hill alone. Leave Washington D.C. alone for a second, bro.
right.
Focus on your own fucking like your own vicinity for a second. You get what I mean? Like people don't
Right.
do that. They don't get that concept. You feel me? I'm glad you get it though. You heard?
Bro, like I said, because everybody not like you see, I'm running the panel, bro. Like everybody not trying to like how the older guys got on or the other guys got on was talking about how toxic this space is, how everybody want to cuss each other out. You wasn't on the panel when the troll came up and just started
Bro,
using the hard
that's
R.
cause they
Like,
made it like that. What the fuck you be? We didn't cut. I didn't cuss nobody out like when I
no,
came
yeah,
here.
but
You
what
get
I'm
what I?
saying is they saying how the platform is. My space don't be like that. We could cuss. You know, some people be like, you can't cuss. We adults. Long as we not disrespecting each other,
Right.
we
I
gonna
could
cuss.
cuss.
I
I'm not
cuss when
gonna
I
cuss
talk.
at you. I could
Right.
say
Yeah, you
fuck,
know what I'm
shit,
saying?
bitch, all that. I'm not as
Right.
long as I'm not directing it at you or another
Like I
panel
said,
member, it
Lord,
should
just
be okay.
respectful, bro.
Get
Because
it? Yeah.
I had a few people like they went back and forth worse than you and my guy was going through it, but we got it back to where it was supposed to be. Because some people, that's why they on here.
Bro, and
They
even me
want a
and that guy,
baddies type
all I
platform.
said was like, I didn't even, bro. All I said was like, bro, you not even trying to let me fucking finish. If you would just fucking listen, that's all I said. Is that me cussing
Right.
him out? Yeah, I use
No.
cuss words, but
Right.
was that me cussing him out? Like, no.
No.
And eventually, I got to finish because he heard Long Island and got to interrupting me. All I was trying to say, I used to live in Long Island. I used to live in Astoria. Then I moved to Queens. He wouldn't let me finish the sentence. And then when I did finish the sentence, he said, "Oh, that's my bad, my fault, dog." I'm like, okay, yeah, now you good. Like we're cool. You
Right.
get what I mean?
Like I
Like
said, but
it's
that's where,
not
like I
that
say,
deep,
you
bro.
gotta give a person a chance to express themselves and finish their thought. Because then it may not be
Right.
what you thought it was. So like that's where, like I say, like I just try to keep it to where it's though, because you know, just like even with his busting jokes and all that, like I got peoples from the projects I hang around with all the time. That's what they do in the projects. I'm not from the projects. So I ain't gonna be the dude busting on you, but I'ma laugh when my people's busting on you. Like, what the fuck? Shit funny. Like, I
I
mean,
wanna open a new topic with you, bro. I wanna hear your thoughts on this, Unc.
what's that?
Let me set the prompt first. All right. All right. I think there's a deep divide between African Americans and continental Africans, and
Absolutely. I'm talking about like,
there really is, and I'm gonna tell you my experience with it, right? I'm gonna tell you my personal experience with it. Me, I'm a continental African. Like I said, I come from MENA, Middle East, North Africa, MENA, Middle East, North Africa. I was born over there. I immigrated here when I was 9 in 2010. Now I'm 25, right? Now I'm 25 years old. So the thing is, I come over here and like, bro, I like, look, allow me to generalize a little bit. I'm not stereotyping. I'm not trying to be offensive. You know me. You
listen,
know
bro.
me.
Like this,
You
is what I
know,
keep
yeah.
trying to tell
I'm
you.
saying you.
You
You know,
ain't
I'm a
nobody else
respectful
on here,
person.
so I'm gonna listen to you, bro.
I just don't want. I just don't want to offend you. I just don't want you to
No,
be
I ain't
offended.
here for that, dog. Because your view
For
is
sure.
how you see it. I'm listening.
For sure. Okay, so like, bro, when I see niggas from like fucking like Atlanta or Detroit or like Chicago, like even some parts of New York, like from like they from the ghetto and shit, right?
Right.
Like, and they see me. For some reason, they have this hostility towards continental Africans, and they feel that we have a sense of superiority. But at the same time, I feel like they got the sense of superiority because they look down on us. They talking about like this and that, like, oh, you never been through the struggle and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, why you mad at me that I'm not gangbanging and my parents came here as doctors and engineers? Like, I just want to know that. Like, what's wrong with a nigga coming from Africa? Like a nigga coming
You
out of
got
like,
people like no. See,
Nigeria,
the
for
thing
example.
is, see, you
You
younger,
get what I mean?
so like you got a chance because even with your time here, I know you is from the time you first got over here till now. I know you see the difference from the time you came till now as far as your experience.
Right.
So like that's how it usually is. Because the funniest thing, like I can remember back in my stages of growing up. When I was in elementary and middle school, we had a lot of Ethiopians coming over. So we would have
Fuck
Ethiopians.
Ethiopians. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted to
No,
say
I'm
that.
just
Fuck
saying, like
Ethiopians.
the timing, like to give you an example, of, like when you growing up. So, for instance, if I'm in middle school or I'm in elementary school, and an African come, we don't even know you're Ethiopian. You just an African at this point. But then you breaking it down from your personal standpoint. People calling you African, you like, yo, I'm Ethiopian. So now we learning to understand. But then you got an accent, you talk different, you eat different. As a kid, like I said, if you came over at 9, the
But
way
they
people
don't even
treated you
accept you
as
as
a
black is
9-year-old.
the problem. They don't even accept us as black. Why do not African
Now, I
Americans,
don't
they
know
call
about
us,
all
they
that,
say we
dog.
less
Like,
black than them, bro. They say we
see,
less black. They
it usually be
downplay
the
the African
opposite, bro.
struggle. Like here's the thing. Like here's the thing. Like let me break it down even further. African Americans here in America, when they look at continental Africans, they call us less black. They
You
they
keep all right.
downplay
Look, when you saying they go to
our
a
struggles.
generational
They act
standpoint,
like
you younger
they
than me.
no hang on, bro.
No, because
Hang
I
on,
need to
brother.
know where you coming from though, because you
Yeah, I'm about to tell you. I'm
generalizing.
about to tell you. Let me paint the picture for you. Let me paint the
I'm just
picture for
saying
you,
right
bro.
now it look general as if you saying all black
No, no,
people
no,
in
no, no.
America.
Let me just paint the picture for you. All right. Let me paint the picture for you. When I come here, I notice that African Americans, the ones that originate in the American cities, like I said, like places like the black population of America, like Nashville, Memphis, Detroit, Atlanta, and stuff like that, right? When they see a continental African, like a nigga from Ghana or Nigeria or Senegal, whatever, they come here. They will call that generally, but I will paint the picture. I will get specific. They'll say that continental Africans from the mainland Africa are less black, and they will downplay the struggles of colonialism as if slavery and colonialism weren't the same thing, as if Belgium did not massacre like 11 million people in
That's what I'm trying to get to where you get
in
coming from,
Congo and
bro.
shit like that.
But
When you
listen,
come from Congo and shit like that, like
bro,
I don't understand, like what's
that's
this
where you
competition
getting
like?
this from,
And they
dog.
see us
You
as less
younger than
black,
me.
like for what though?
You
You get
younger
what I
than me,
mean?
so I don't understand. My generation, we don't go through that, bro. Like real talk, you got
Yeah,
people
this
from.
happened to
I'm gonna
me.
tell
I'm
you.
saying this
I'm
might
telling you
not
my
this.
experience
What
because I
I'm
heard
saying?
you out. Your
Yeah.
experience. That's what I'm saying. From what generation? My generation is different than yours because I'm older than you. Most people that came from overseas don't fuck with us. They feel like we're not really African, which in reality, like, see, my twist, I'm a little older and I'm educated. I'm not African at all, bro. I don't know what
Okay,
African.
I could tell
Listen,
you from my parents' perspective.
no,
I could
but I'm
tell you
just
from
letting
my
you know
parents'
from an
perspective.
American standpoint, bro. I don't know an African
Right,
in my
right.
family.
And
So
I could
no, like,
explain
not
the
even trying to take
other
it there.
side from your age. Yeah, I
Like
could
I don't.
explain the other side from your generation. I got
So
you.
just hear
Like
me
with
out.
my
I don't
dad.
feel like I'm an African. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't feel
And I'm
like
saying, no, I feel
I
you.
don't
I
feel
feel
like
you.
I'm more
I
of
hear
an
you, gang.
African than you. You dig what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Like
think
where
so.
you get that from?
Yeah, you
Like
might feel like that. Look, I'm gonna tell you, for example, my parents' perspective, because my parents are both African, right?
and
This
they
is
older
their
than me, right?
perspective on this is the yeah, they older. They
Right.
your age, bro. How
They
old
should
are
be a
you?
little bit
How old
older
are
than me,
you?
bro. Probably right.
How old are you?
I'll be 43 in a couple of days.
Okay, yeah. They're around your age. They definitely around your age. So when they came here, this is their view on like African American, like Black Americans. This
Yeah.
is
So
their view on that. They don't like the gang culture. They don't like the sagging. They don't
we
like
don't like
the
that shit.
what's it called, the fucking black vernacular, the VACC and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yo,
because like
if you notice though,
they
that's
don't
an
speak
American
like that.
thing. But if you notice
You know,
that, that's an
I
American
understand
thing
it's an American thing, yeah, and they're not
because
American.
it
You got to
depends.
keep that in mind, and you
But
got to keep that in
you
mind.
gotta know it's
So I'm
regional.
saying, let
That's
me
just
finish, bro.
all right. Go ahead.
Let me finish. Let me finish. So like I said, they don't like the African American culture. They don't like the vernacular, like I said. They
But you
don't
know,
like
we don't have a
the
culture
this shit
over
this
here.
shit like but hang on, bro, hang on,
Cause you
please.
missing me, bro. Like
Please.
I said, you really come from
But
somewhere
please,
that
bro,
you got a
I'm
culture.
about, bro, one at a time, one at a time. Can I finish?
Bro, land it.
Can I
Land it.
Come
Cause
on,
like real talk,
thank you.
dog,
I've been
you
trying to
real
land
long
it.
winded.
Just don't. When
Go
you
where you
interrupt,
going.
I gotta start over. When you
Nah,
interrupt,
you
I
don't gotta
gotta
start
start
over.
over. So
Start from
just
where you started.
okay. No, I do gotta start over. Just don't
Don't,
interrupt,
dog.
please.
You sounding like
Okay.
my grandma right
Please,
now.
please
I
just
ain't
don't
gonna say
interrupt.
nothing
Please
else.
just
I
don't
just
interrupt.
need you to finish, dog.
Please just don't interrupt. Please just okay. Let me finish. Start to finish. Please just don't interrupt, bro. Because we're having a nice conversation. Okay. So I'm saying from the perspective of my parents who are your age, like I said, they don't like the vernacular. They don't like the sagging. They don't like the culture. They don't like the gang banging, and they don't like this concept of baby mama, baby daddy, and all this bullshit. Like they don't like a lot of stuff that African Americans in this country tend to do, and they don't understand that like they don't care about slavery because we experienced colonialism. We were raped by the fucking French and the British and the Italians and the Germans and the Belgians, and even America fucking had a part to play in this, bro. Africa has been devastated. We've also been through a lot. So to us, like when you talk about the struggles of slavery, why don't you ever talk about the struggles of like what people in Africa went through? So that's how we look
All
at it.
right.
You get
You
what I
see,
mean?
all right, you gonna stop right there or you gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Because you
No,
just asked a
I'll land
question.
right there. I'll land right there, Unc. I'll land right there.
All right, because real talk, we don't give a fuck about that, dog. Like real shit.
So
I
why
don't
should we
give a
give a
fuck.
fuck
Listen,
about
hear
slavery
me
then?
out.
Because my people were never slaves.
Hear
Think about
me
that.
out.
My
I
people
let
were
you
never
talk.
slaves. Think
Yo,
about
you
that.
are talking over me, dog. Relax. I let you
Okay.
talk. And when you asked your
Okay.
question, I answered it. We don't give a fuck about that, dog. Because just like what happened to us here, I don't give a fuck what happened in Germany. I don't care what happened in Russia. I don't care what happened in Cuba. And I really don't care what happened here because I didn't suffer no slavery here, bro. That's why I'm telling you, I'm not an African at all. They look,
Okay. Could
I'm
I respond?
melanated. I'm talking. I could start getting into. I'm not Jamaican. I'm not Haitian. Like how certain people can identify. I got Asian in my family, brother. I don't know if you can look at my eyes and tell me. You can't look at my skin and tell that. So that's all I'm saying. Some people a little bit more in depth of their history and their knowledge of their self. So like that African American, I tell people all the time, you can't do it make sense to you. How can you be an African and an American when America is America and Africa is Africa? How the fuck you from two
All right.
places?
Could I tell you this? Could I tell you this? And it's gonna sound controversial, but I
Go
need you
ahead.
to hear it. I need
Go
you to
ahead.
hear it. All right. All right. So here's the thing, right? You saying look, I was never enslaved either, right? The
Go ahead.
countries I come from, they were never part of the slave trade. My
I know
parents
the
were never
history of
slaves.
it. Like you
And
said, colonialism.
hear
I
me
just
out,
want you to
bro.
be on
Hear
the
me out.
same page,
Hear
bro.
me
Is
out.
all I'm saying. I hear you.
Please. Okay? Just hear me out. The countries I come from, they were never enslaved. They were never slaves, right? So you're saying you don't give a fuck about the colonization of Africa, how Europe raped Africa. Why should we give a fuck about,
Nobody's
slavery?
telling you
And
to.
here's the thing. No, hang on, bro. I'm not done. Please
Bro,
allow
all
me
right,
to
look, this
finish,
is where I'm
bro.
gonna leave it at with
I'll
this
land
though.
very quickly.
No,
I'll land
'cause-
very quickly. Just hold on to that
no,
point, bro.
look, I'm
Just
gonna
hang
let
on.
you land all the way, but I just want you to understand, me and you on the same page. Cause I'm not dumb, dog.
Right.
Like, cause that's all I'm just trying to get you to understand. Cause I'm gonna let you talk, but that shit don't apply to me. Cause like I said, like the same way how you saying, why do we, bro? I don't expect you to give a fuck about slavery or none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like there might have been like certain people that you came across, but even with my generation, I don't give a fuck about slavery. You feel what I'm saying? So I definitely wouldn't like. You gotta respect where I'm coming from, and yo, like even with your, I like the younger generation that been coming over because y'all adapt a little bit easier as far as not being as rigid as like your parents and my parents. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all adapt
Right.
as far as the culture and even integrating your own culture. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like, I'm cool with the dudes that be in the smoke shops. I'm a Muslim that I would pray with these dudes, all that. So it's not.
Assalamu alaikum,
It's,
Habibi. Wallahi,
Wa
you're a
alaikum
Muslim.
assalam wa rahmatullah. So you feel what I'm saying? Like me and you here, bro, in more ways than you could probably imagine. But that's where I'm saying, like, because I know where you coming from. Like, man, motherfuckers be like, damn, but y'all don't know about our struggle with slavery. I ain't never been a fucking slave in my life, bro. I don't know that struggle. But at the same time, I know that the colonizer colonized this whole planet, bro. Like from
Look,
Africa.
I got
We
two
had
more
something
things
to
to
do with
say, bro.
that too.
I just got two more things to say. Real quick, okay. Number one, like I told a nigga this, bro. He got so fucking mad he left the fucking panel one time. I was on one panel. I told a nigga this. I said you and I were not the same. I said like I'm African and you're African American, because he was the one who said that we're not the same. I said I'm African and you're African American. What's the difference? And I could also count myself as African American because I have an American citizenship. He said, no, you're not the same as me. I said, yeah, I agree we're not the same, because, you know, like, your ancestors got kidnapped here on a ship. I came here in a plane first class. Like, obviously we're not
But
the
you know
same.
that was
He
some
did not like
bullshit
that
too.
at all. He
Right,
did not
but
like
see,
that
if
at
he
all.
was smart
You know,
enough to know.
that was number one. Let me say number two.
Or
Let
say
me say
number two, because I'm gonna
The
school you
second
on
thing,
something.
yeah, I'm gonna say number two. I'm gonna say number two. This was a different nigga, and he was trying to say how African Americans are superior to continental Africans. I said that's why you don't even know your origins. All of you are West Africans. You come from the west coast of Africa, and that's why my people, we don't need a DNA test. I know exactly where I came from. I actually have a family tree. You, for some reason, you don't know. You can't tell me what fucking. I asked him where
I
he's
can
from.
tell
He
you.
said I'm from Detroit. He said I said where are you from? He said Detroit. I said where from before that? He said I don't know. Why the fuck don't you know? You don't know. You're obviously not. You're not native to this land. Obviously, you came
I
from
am.
somewhere. Why do you not know your origins?
So
You
that's
got
where
to
I'm
take a
getting ready to give you
DNA
some
test. I
history.
don't. You
I'm
got
gonna
to
give you
take a
some history,
DNA test, and I don't.
bro.
You get
I'm
what
gonna
I
give
mean?
you I'm gonna give you some history, dog. And the DNA test don't got nothing to do with it. And a lot of y'all lost with
No,
that.
the fact is they got to take a
I ain't
DNA test to
interrupt you,
figure it
dog.
out. I
Not one.
don't.
You
You get
gotta
what I mean?
chill, my guy. Like, listen to what I'm saying, yo. A DNA test don't have nothing to do with your
Gotcha.
lineage. You know what I'm saying? Your lineage. I know who my grandmother is, my great grandmother is, my great
Bro, chill. I'm
grandfather.
not even
Yo,
talking.
you stop trying to overtalk me, dog. Just
I'm
respect the
not
panel.
talking.
Yo, I drop you, bro. This is not
I'm
that.
not
You on
talking.
my joint. Just relax. I get an
I'm
echo.
not
That's
talking.
what it's about, bro. Like,
Just wait
I
2 seconds. The echo will be gone. Okay?
relax. You're not running my joint. I drop you and still run my movie, bro. You on my panel. Relax. Because I'm about to learn you something. I know who I am and I know where I'm from. My grandmother, she was born here. Her mother was born here. I have roots in the South with my great grandparents and all these other people that I know. I met my great grandmother and my great grandfather that was from the South, where my roots come from, because I'm an original man. I'm originally from America, bro. I'm not from nowhere else. And I'm not an Indian. Like, my generational lineage says that my grandma, my grandfather, her mother, and her father, his mother was born in America, dog. I could trace my lineage to here, me. I don't know about that 1876 and all that. I wasn't even around, dog. So that's where I keep telling you, I don't identify as a slave or nothing. I'm a god, if you really want to be honest. You know what I'm saying? The original man.
Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. You're
Original
not a
man.
god.
Original
Allah
man.
is the god.
Believe what
You
you
call
believe.
yourself a Muslim, you're not a god.
Believe what you
Allah is
believe.
God.
Bro, believe what you believe. Because I
And you
don't
call
believe.
yourself okay,
I said
assalamu
I
alaikum wa
came up.
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May
Do
Allah
what you
guide you.
do.
May Allah guide you, yeah.
Yeah, do what you do, dog. Believe what you believe. They be trying to run these joints on here, bro. My guy, look, he got shook. I know you like coming up on the religious joints. He tipped off for you. You know what I'm saying? But he gotta talk his talk on his joint. So Man Up Monday, y'all see You gotta know what you're talking about. He kept saying y'all and they, and I don't know about the overseas cats. What's up, bro? It's Man Up Monday. We just had a brother from overseas dip in with his shenanigans. And my man really was trying to run it over here. That's why he goes tipped off, but let other people chase him out or I'll chase him out myself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he got real offended when he seen God in his face. You know what I'm saying? They don't be knowing the reality of too much. It's like that man don't know it's over 72 sects in Islam, SECTS, sects of Islam. All of the idols were housed where the Kaaba is. So how much do you know about your religion? You know what I mean? Religion and spirituality is not the same, but that's why we need these conversations so we can figure out who we are dealing with each other. You dig what I'm saying? We had a few, they call them the YT people. I'm saying, I guess on this platform, but they had their views and things like that. And at the end of the day, like they got a whole fight of their own that, like my man said, he's from continental Africa. Africa is Africa, bro. Like this is America. I was born in America. I know my lineage. I don't know no Africans in my family. Not one. I can't trace an African back. And like I said, I could trace other ethnicities in my bloodline. You know what I'm talking about? But it ain't never that serious. And like I said, my generation being a 42-year-old man, we always got flack from the people that came from overseas, came from overseas feeling like they was better than us when we know that they from their reality. A lot of people come overseas because they can't hold those standards that's so high for them as Muslims, Christians, and everything else, because they punishments is real overseas. Man, they cutting your hands off for stealing in certain stuff that you could smoke a cigarette, drink beer. They be doing that stuff with they garbs and stuff on. Like, so we know what time it is when it come to that. But at the same time, I never really knew of or heard of us as, melanated people giving them a harder time, thinking that we better than them because they're from the continent. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe that's a misconception. So I appreciate all the fellas that tapped in, though. This was a good Man Up Monday. We had some fellas on the panel. The women definitely checked in like they always do, always supporting. You know what I mean? But we going to have y'all on a regular joint so y'all can speak freely. I just ain't want no issues. Like I said, I'm starting this off and y'all see the temperature. So I ain't want y'all arguing back and forth with none of these fellas because I don't know them personally. You know what I'm saying? And it's all respect over here. I told y'all we not letting these fellas disrespect y'all on these platforms, so I'm not going to do it here. You know what I mean? But yeah, you could definitely come up whenever you ready, dog. Like, you know how we do, man. Like, if we wasn't it, they wouldn't even be trying to get over here. You know what I mean? Do what we doing. We'd be trying to go over there doing what they doing. So it speak for itself. But he drove all my folks off. He was long-winded. I was trying to see where he was going. He came with the politic talk and all that, talking about Trump. He gonna get some nice clips in. I'm gonna clip you up when you had the Trump voice on, dog. But next time you come, don't get scared, dog. But you can't run my panel, bro. If I mute your mic, it's for a reason. Don't tell me not to mute your mic and give me a second. Because I'm going to come on your joint, and then you just run your joint how you want to run your joint. But this Philly, so this my joint. You know what I'm talking about? And I do it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even drop him down. And he was about to get disconnected because he kept unmuting the mic while I was talking. Like, keep trying to overtalk a brother when, if you listen, you might be able to hear what you need to hear, so you ain't even got to say nothing. You'll get it. I mean, I was letting the brother go in, try and be patient. And one thing, just a little advice, this Man Up Monday, right? If y'all from overseas or wherever you from, right? That nigga with an A, just because it's not the hard R, a lot of people, I used to be on that real heavy on these platforms. My twist is I understand the trolls and the bait. So I'm going to control the narrative, the flow, and all that on my live. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, I think that's why a lot of people started dropping off, because you were saying you from overseas, which means you don't consider yourself black, but you using that N-word extra heavy, extra hard. So like Man Up Monday, tip of the night. Man up and respect another man as a man. Stop with that. I mean, we had some hard R's come on here. Trolls tried to get my live up out of here, get me flagged and restricted. Got them right out of here. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. This is what men do. Salute to all the ladies. I appreciate y'all. I seen Lovely stopped in. Who else? Queenie definitely stopped in. Who else? I can go on this joint. Run it back for my folks. Jules stopped in. You know what I mean? We had ATL, Cali. You know what I mean? Appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it again next Monday. You know what I mean? Salute to all the ladies. I see y'all. Next time, tag a fella. You know what I mean? Tag a fella to get in this box. And we might have a topic next week. This was just open discussion. So we were just going in, trying to build up the community, seeing who we can get in this joint. So we got people talk about they ready to go off grid completely, start their own cities and all that. I mean, they talk about the AI farms that's being built. There's a lot of opportunities with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't knock that whole AI situation, because if you got certain trades, they're looking for you to put these pieces together. So, yeah, I mean, the AI data centers and all that. I mean, and use these tools for what they use for. Tools. You know what I'm saying? Don't abuse them, use them, and you'll be all right. See, you using this phone, we international with it. You know what I'm saying? Got people overseas, got people in the States, people in different cities. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in for positive cause. So this is what we doing. Man Up Mondays. Mr. Meek having 215 WMIH Radio Philly. Follow us. WMIH Radio Show on the TikTok. WMIH Radio Philly on the IG. Facebook. Mike Arrington. Anthony Arrington. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all got the government. And I'm in Philly. Look me up. I'm talking about, I'm out here. It is what it do. Thank you for tuning in. This was the early edition. We want to see how it worked. This joint was flowing. Supposed to go live at 8 o'clock. I will not be coming back on here. If y'all got something for me to jump on, tag me. I will jump on you live. I mean, I'd rather be on somebody else's joint than have to run it a long day. You know what I'm saying? Thank everybody that tapped in. Still on my healing journey, recovering, taking it day by day. And I will tap in with y'all next Monday for sure. And then anything that pop up before that, I'm going to tag y'all. Y'all can register. Salute to my folks. Make sure y'all following everybody that was on the panel, that was respectful. I mean, salute to my guy. What's that? Bowtie Riz. Yeah. Always showing love. I know he going to be on later. Go check him out. Join his live. I mean, get y'all dailies so y'all can level up and get this bread. I'm out of here.